I already lived a full life in the modern world.
A lifetime with zero regrets. But right before I died, you just had to send me back in time to this great Liang dynasty.
To be a filthy beggar. What exactly do you want from me? Ua. Arg.
Hey man, that is my bun. Let go.
Let go of it.
I said, let go.
Don't you dare bully my little brother. Here, little brother, eat it quickly.
Ua, it has been a year, one whole year. I have ditched you 18 times, and you managed to find me every single time. You are seriously something else.
I will never leave my little brother behind. Wherever you go, I will always find you. We are going to be together forever, and never part.
I give up. How many times do I have to tell you? I am not your little brother.
No, you are.
Alright, look. We have this one bun, right? We will split it, half and half. Then we go our separate ways. And you are not allowed to follow me anymore. You hear me?
No, I do not want the bun. I want my little brother. Ha ha ha.
Ua, fine, fine. Just eat it. We are splitting it, half and half. I am not going. I won't go. Well. We happen to be exactly one man short for the labor draft. Drag him to the mines to dig coal.
HMPH. It has been almost a year. Is there still no news of Ruo Shui? Reporting to your majesty, your subordinates have searched all 9 provinces of Great Liang. Still no news of the 3rd princess. Your majesty, I believe silence.
Please appease your anger. Mother, please calm down. Mother.
Back then, Little Four and Ruo Shui snuck out of the palace to play. Who would have thought Little Four would drown in the river? Ruo Shui simply refused to accept the truth. She escaped the palace time and time again, desperately searching for him. Tell me, an innocent child like her, wandering all alone in this cruel world, how much suffering must she be enduring? Your majesty, I shall go and search for her once more.
Mother, 3rd sister, she has the heavens watching over her. She will return to us without a single scratch. Yes, mother, right now, Northern Yang's army of 300,000 has marched south upon our Great Liang borders. This is our most pressing matter.
HMPH, Northern Yang has harassed our borders time and time again. Do they really think our Great Liang is afraid of a war?
Your majesty, these are turbulent times. I boldly advise you it is perhaps time to consider naming an heir.
The mines.
Holy crap, in this day and age, out of 10 guys sent to the mines, 8 of them end up dead.
Let me go, let go of me.
Behave, what about that beggar girl? Ain't we taking her? Women are too weak. She would just be a waste of rations at the mine.
Let go of my brother. Don't be afraid, little brother. I am coming to save you. Please, my lords, I beg you, do not hit him. He is just a poor fool.
Stop it, I will go with you.
No. You idiot. Do not be afraid, I am right here.
Did she pass out? Damn it. You filthy beggar. How dare you bite me? You got a freaking death wish. Wait, you are not dead, are you? Pa, good riddance. Let us go. Getting this bastard to the mines for a payout is what matters.
I am sorry, brother. Please do not leave me behind. I am so scared. Brother, where are you?
Kill. Sister, don't be afraid. I am right here.
Why are you always trying to leave? Why won't you just stay by my side? Please do not go, okay? Don't ever leave me all alone again.
Sure, do not cry. There is nothing to be afraid of. I am not going anywhere. I will never leave you behind again. I swear it. In this entire world, I am afraid you are the only little fool who actually cares about me. From now on, I will be the one taking care of you.
Well.
This chick might be covered in dirt, but she is actually pretty damn cute. And look at her jewelry, looks pretty valuable, too. Let us go check her out.
Heh.
Hey there, little lady, where are you heading all by yourself?
I am looking for my little brother. Have you guys seen my brother?
Oh, we have seen him all right. Come on, come with us. We will take you right to him.
Okay. Ha.
Our luck is really paying off today, brother.
Yeah.
You bet it is.
This chick is a real prize. Ha. Let me go. Get your hands off me. You are both liars.
Lao hey. Don't be afraid. I am here to save you.
Ah, little brother, where have you been?
What the hell? Who is your little brother? Let go of me, you crazy woman.
Let go. I have been looking for you for so long. Promise me. Promise you will stay with me forever.
Okay. I promise. Forever.
I am so cold.
Oh no, she is running a fever from the severe trauma. She needs medicine, fast, or her life is going to be in danger. Ooh. Buying medicine with just this little money is going to be way too hard. I have to go out and figure something out. You just wait right here for me. I am going out to get the medicine, and I will be right back.
Little brother, do not go. Why are you leaving me behind?
Boss, I need 2 doses of these herbs. How much will that cost? Oh boy. Look, sir, every single one of these herbs on your list is quite expensive. You are looking at no less than 200 or 300 taels of silver, and our shop does not do credit.
Did you bring enough money?
200 or 300 taels. Is that so? Right, I get it. Just get them prepared for me first. I will come back and pick them up in a bit. Money.
Where the hell am I going to find that kind of money?
Attention everyone, it is once again the Imperial Academy's annual challenge day. If you can correctly answer just one question, you will be rewarded 100 taels of silver, and you will earn the right to take the entrance exam to study at the Imperial Academy. If you manage to answer 2 questions correctly, the reward is 200 taels of silver. Even better, you will be exempt from the entrance exam entirely, and instantly become a student of the Imperial Academy. May I ask, Scholar Wang, what if someone can answer all 3 questions correctly? 3 questions. There are barely a handful of people who can answer even 1 each year. Answering 3 in a row, that has never happened before. But if someone can actually answer all 3 questions in one breath, they will be rewarded with 100 taels of silver. Greetings, Lord Chancellor. Furthermore, I, the Chancellor, will personally recommend them to His Majesty and nominate them for an official position in the royal court. Ooh, now that is some easy money.
My precious daughter. Where on earth did you go? Not only have you gone missing, but the foreign tribes are eyeing our borders like hungry wolves, and your 2 half-brothers. Their factions have grown entirely too powerful. They are fiercely coveting the throne, and the court ministers all harbor their own sinister agendas. Mother really cannot hold on much longer, Your Majesty. Why are you panicking? Show some proper decorum. Your Majesty, I have finally found the 3rd princess. What? My daughter. Oh, my precious daughter. Where have you been for this past year? How much must you have suffered to end up looking like this? Reporting to Your Majesty, I found Her Highness inside a ruined temple. She was burning up with a high fever at the time, and had sustained severe injuries.
Your Majesty, the 3rd princess's condition has stabilized. She is out of mortal danger for now, and could wake up at any moment. Congratulations, Your Majesty. You have finally found your beloved daughter.
Who had the absolute audacity to hurt my daughter. I will tear them into 10,000 pieces. Investigate this at once. Your Majesty, we discovered that, while Her Highness was wandering outside, she was constantly what? She was constantly seen with a male vagrant. I am afraid he is the prime suspect. HMPH. Since we have a target, then what are you waiting for? Drag him before me. Your Majesty. I have already dispatched guards to search the entire city. I believe we will catch him very soon. Once we find that animal, I want him sliced into 1,000 pieces, chop off his head, and hang it from the city walls.
Lord Chancellor, please announce the first question. Ha ha ha, listen closely, everyone. For the first question I recently learned that right here in the capital city, there are at least 2 people with the exact same number of hairs on their heads. Tell me, everyone, how did I figure this out? You have the time of one burning incense stick to think.
What method could the Lord Chancellor have used to find 2 people in the capital with the exact same number of hairs? Out of all these people,
everyone has a different amount of hair on their head. And there are just so many hairs. How is it even possible to find 2 people with the exact same amount? It is actually quite simple. I know the answer.
Young Master Xing already knows the answer. Then why do not you answer?
No rush. I want to hear someone else's answer first, just to verify my own theory. Oh, I have got it. The Lord Chancellor must have spent a really long time gathering a bunch of people and counting their hairs one by one, and then compared them to find out. Me, gather a bunch of people and count their hairs one by one. Do you really think I have that much free time? Then could it be that these 2 people were born on the exact same year, month, and day? They are twins. Even twins do not necessarily have the exact same number of hairs.
I am afraid we will just have to wait for young Master Qin to answer.
That is exactly what I plan to do.
Hey.
I know. Where the hell did this beggar come from? He stinks. What kind of place does he think this is? A lowly little beggar actually wants to answer the question. Get the hell out of here. Hey, is there a rule saying beggars can't answer? Well, no, not exactly.
This little beggar is quite confident, is not he? Young Master Qin, are not you worried he might steal your thunder?
HMPH, what a joke. How could a lowly beggar possibly figure it out? There is still some time left anyway. Let him make a fool of himself. A joke? HMPH, listen closely. Finding 2 people with the exact same amount of hair is very simple. Just go take a look down at Vagrant Street. Most of the vagrants there have heads full of lice, making them absolutely miserable. So, they shave their heads as bald as possible, without leaving a single hair behind. Therefore, down there, you can easily find a whole bunch of people with the exact same amount of hair.
That makes sense. They are bald.
Right, bald people all have the exact same amount of hair.
This little beggar is quite impressive. Was your answer the same, young Master Qin?
HMPH, he beat me to it. But it does not matter. There are still 2 questions left. You answered well, hand out the reward. Don't waste time. Just give us the second question. Only by answering the second question will I finally have enough money to pay for my medicine. You have already answered 1 question correctly and earned the reward money. But do you know that there is a rule if you wish to continue playing? What kind of rule? The rule is, if someone who got the first question right chooses to try the next one, getting it right means the silver reward is doubled. But if you get it wrong, all the silver you just won will be completely confiscated. Little beggar, it is not easy for you to make money. Now that you have won this reward, I suggest you go buy yourself some decent clothes and eat a hearty meal. There is no need for you to worry about me. Just ask the question. HMPH, you really can't talk sense into a fool when you can't answer the riddle later and lose the prize money. Do not come crying to me to think a lowly little beggar has such nerve. Not bad. Not bad at all. Listen up, everyone. I will now present the second riddle. In Linglong County, there was a wealthy man named Master Li. He had 2 sons, Da Lang and A Lang. Both sons were exceptional horseback riders. Da Lang's horse was named Red Hare, and A Lang's was named Chasing Moon. Both were fine steeds, known for their incredible speed. As time went on, Master Li grew old. To choose his heir, he had the 2 brothers bring Red Hare and Chasing Moon to the racetrack. Master Li said to them, Da Lang, A Lang, I want the 2 of you to race your horses 1 lap around the track. Whichever horse finishes first, loses. Whichever horse finishes last, wins. The winner shall inherit the family fortune. while the loser will be cast out with nothing. Wait, so they are competing to see who runs the slowest.
This?
How are they supposed to declare a winner? Exactly, so, once the race began, Da Lang and Alang held red hair and chasing Moon back, making them step in place. They refused to move even a single inch forward, terrified of finishing before the other. Half the day went by, and they were still at the starting line. Forget half a day. They could sit there for a lifetime and never finish. So, here is the riddle. Under these circumstances, what exactly must the brothers do to determine the winner in the shortest amount of time? Please, everyone, think carefully before you answer.
Young Master Qin, do you have any ideas?
This looks a bit tricky. Give me a moment to think about it. That is easy, I know the answer. I know how to settle the race between Dalang and Erlang. Oh, are you sure about that? HMPH. Absolutely. But I strongly advise you to think it through before you answer. Because if you get it wrong, I will definitely take back the silver you just won, my lord. He clearly does not know when to quit. Are you really going to let him answer?
I am actually quite curious myself. How exactly does he plan to settle this race?
Listen up. If Dalang and Erlang want to find a winner, it is really not that hard. Dalang is riding the red hare, and Erlang is riding the moon chaser. All you have to do is let Dalang ride Erlang's moon chaser, and have Erlang ride Dalang's red hare, then the winner will be decided in no time.
Oh wow, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Not bad at all, young man. You got it right, give him his reward.
Wait, so they switched horses.
But how does that settle the race?
It is simple. Because the rule is that whoever's horse is the fastest loses. Since Dalang and Erlang are riding each other's horses, they obviously want the other person to lose. So the moment they switch steeds, they will sprint to the finish line as fast as possible.
Ah, so that is how it works. This little beggar is a genius. I am so jealous. He just earned a direct spot to study at the Imperial Academy. It is only a matter of time before he passes the Imperial exams. Young man, you have now officially earned the right to enroll in the Imperial Academy. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Wait, do not be in such a rush to leave. I am not interested.
That boy is exceptionally brilliant, and his mind is so incredibly sharp. If we could recruit him to serve under my father, he would be an incredible asset.
I am back. I got the medicine. Where? Where are you? Where did you go? Do not scare me, stop hiding.
Come out.
I am back. Please, just come out.
Come out.
Didn't you always want to stay right by my side? Please, come out. I was wrong, please. Stop hiding. I will never leave you behind again. Oh. That is him.
We finally found you. Kill him.
Mother, perhaps you should go and get some rest. The royal physicians and maids are here to watch over her. If you are still worried, second brother and I will personally watch over third sister. He is right. Mother, your health is what matters most. You still have so many state affairs to attend to. If you were to collapse, what would we ever do?
No, I have already lost sire for a whole year. I do not want to be apart from her for even a second, father. Father, please do not go. My daughter, my sweet daughter, you are awake. You are finally awake. You had your mother so worried. Mother, I am back. You are back, you are really back. Mother looked so hard for you. Please, do not ever run away again, okay? Sire, he is not out there. You won't be able to find him.
Thank goodness, third sister is finally awake. Thank the heavens.
I won't run away anymore. My daughter, you I know. Sire died a long time ago. I will never, ever be able to find him. Your mind. My mind is perfectly clear right now. I know exactly what happened. Mother, my mind is finally clear. You are healed. Oh, thank heavens, this is wonderful. Su Jian, Su Chao, go at once and proclaim to the entire empire that my daughter has returned. Today, I officially decree Su Ruoxue as the crown heir of Great Liang. Are you too deaf? Did you not hear my command?
Yes, your majesty.
Mother, why are you passing the throne to me? If not you, then who? Su Jian and Su Chao. You are my own flesh and blood. But I am a woman. And am I not a woman as well? Besides, it is highly likely that they were the ones who murdered your fourth brother. While I still have the power to keep them in line, I need to build up your influence as quickly as possible, so that you can hold your own against those two, and control the royal court. I understand. I know throwing you into this vicious political game the moment you recover is incredibly overwhelming, but you are my only real family now, the only one I can truly trust. I may be the ruler of this empire, but even I need my daughter by my side. I understand. I won't let you down. My sweet girl, you have suffered so much this past year. I have already sent Xiao Lan to hunt down that deceitful, that filthy vagrant who hurt you. His severed head will be presented to us any minute now. The vagrant who hurt me. Yes, that absolute beast who kept you trapped by his side. My child, what is wrong? Did that bastard traumatize you so deeply that just the thought of him makes your head hurt? It is over now. Mother is right here. I have got you. No, please do not kill him. Mother, you can't take his life. What? Why on earth not? Because right after I went missing, I was almost killed. He saved my life. I was the one who chose to follow him, and he did not use me, let alone hurt me. He just abandoned me, time and time again. We are done for. Mute. Hurry up and find Xiao Lan. Make sure you get that guy's name. Hold on. Why not?
Because living is meaningless anyway.
I have never seen anyone face death so calmly. How could a common refugee have a mind like this? Do you even know why you are being killed?
I do not care. Just get it over with. What are you waiting for?
You do not care. Well, I am going to tell you anyway. You harmed and manipulated Her Highness, the third princess. It is His Majesty the Emperor, who ordered your execution on the spot. Decreed by the Emperor himself, you are going out with a bang.
Wait, I harmed who? Her Highness, the third princess. The Emperor wants to kill me. What the hell are you talking about?
You are not even afraid of death, yet you do not have the guts to admit it. Guards, tie him up. Don't let him die too quickly. Give him 1,000 cuts, and then chop off his head.
Please, can you guys get your facts straight before you kill me? Okay, when did I ever hurt the third princess? I do not even fucking know. Any damn third princess.
You do not know her. If you really knew her, even with 100 times the courage, would you dare lay a finger on the third princess? I seriously think you guys got the wrong man. Look, I might want to die.
But I sure as hell won't be someone else's scapegoat.
HMPH. Weren't you playing the tough guy just a second ago? Getting nervous now. Finish him.
Hold on.
Father, he is the young man I told you about.
Guardlan, what are you doing here?
The secret guard does not seem to need permission from you, Lord Grand Preceptor.
It is true that the secret guard can act without notifying me. But since I have seen this with my own eyes, I cannot just stand by and watch. This man is nothing but a common vagrant. Why are you taking the law into your own hands?
And if I were to tell you that this is Her Majesty's verbal decree, what would you do then? What exactly did he do to make Her Majesty want him dead?
If Her Majesty truly ordered this, on what grounds? What crime has he committed?
If Her Majesty says he is guilty, then he is guilty. Then our hands are tied. I am sorry, little beggar. We can't save your life.
It is all right, lady. I appreciate the thought. I did not want to live anymore anyway.
Let us go, father. Eunuch Gio. Spare his life.
HMPH. Looks like I am not dying today after all.
Take him away.
Just who the hell is this guy? 1 minute he is sentenced to death by Her Majesty, and the next, Eunuch Gio comes down personally, just to spare his life.
I have no idea. The man is a complete mystery.
The Empress has only just regained her freedom. The first and second princes are already eyeing the throne like vultures. The noble factions are getting restless, too, before long. The court of Great Liang will surely be swept up in a storm of blood. As the head of the civil officials, I must hold the final line of defense. It is just a pity that I am getting so old. I just do not have anyone truly capable under my command. Otherwise, I would not need to be searching high and low like this.
If I can't force it, I will just have to let nature take its course. We will just have to wait and see.
Ah. If only you were born a boy.
Little brother, don't be afraid. Your sister is here. I won't let anyone bully you ever again.
I finally got the medicine. Wait, where did he go?
I was wrong.
Please stop hiding from me. I promise I will never leave you behind again. Is it really true that some things are only cherished after you have lost them? I am so sorry.
I completely failed you. Who are you apologizing to? Ah, you idiot.
You are brilliant as always, oldest brother. No matter what I do, I am just no match for you. I lost again. No matter how good I am, I will never compare to our third sister, who wandered the streets for an entire year. She is different. She is the Empress's biological daughter. We do not even stand a chance. It is all our late father's fault for being so incompetent. He just had to let a woman interfere in politics. Look how that turned out. After he died, a woman actually marched right in and crowned herself emperor. Brother, you absolutely cannot say things like that. Why? Are there any outsiders listening? Or are you planning to go and report me, little brother? Even if there is no one else around, saying these things won't change anything now. After all, the Empress has been ruling the court for nearly 20 years, and that is a fact. Sigh, and I am afraid that is how it will stay for the foreseeable future. Back then, after our fourth brother died, and our third sister lost her mind, I really thought that for the position of Crown Prince, she would choose between the two of us. We have been fighting tooth and nail over this for so long. And in the end, he actually... HMPH. It is honestly ridiculous when you think about it. So is my big brother looking to bury the hatchet now? Not just bury the hatchet. We need to join forces against our common enemy. And where exactly is this enemy? Do I really need to spell it out for you?
Dummy, dummy. You are not dead. You are actually alive. Dummy. Don't you recognize me? It is me. Insolent peasant. You stand before the Third Highness of Great Liang, who was just yesterday crowned as the young emperor by His Majesty, and you dare call her a dummy. Do you have a death wish? Holy crap, you are actually a princess. And now you are the young emperor. Ha ha, I, Zhao Ling, actually wandered around with the future ruler for a whole year.
So, does this mean you can just hand me some,
cushy government job or something?
Right, my dear, sweet sister. Whoa, I swear I did not hurt the young emperor. Now that she is here, you can ask her yourself if you do not believe me, right?
The young emperor was unconscious at the time, so we mistakenly thought you were the one who hurt her. The misunderstanding has now been cleared up.
If it is cleared up, then why am I still locked in chains?
Because I still have a question for you.
Why, young emperor, your majesty, you are acting a little weird today. What do you want to ask? Ask away, I will tell you anything.
Looking at me now, do you feel any regret?
Regret? Regret about what?
That the crazy beggar you threw away like trash is actually of royal blood, someone who will forever be completely out of your reach. Are you telling me you do not regret it?
How are you speaking so clearly?
You are not a fool anymore. I was almost beaten to death for you. And yet, you just abandoned me in that ruined temple. You did not care if I lived or died. If my mother, the Empress, had not sent her guards to find me, I would be dead right now. And now, knowing my true royal status, you shamelessly tried to cozy up to me, even calling me your sister. For this, you either called me a fool, or a lunatic, or you just told me to get lost. Since when did you ever willingly call me your sister? And you actually expect me to give you an official position? How can you even say something so utterly delusional?
Look, I know I used to despise you, and I was wrong for that, but you are alive. I am so glad. You are the young emperor. And I am happy for you. You are not a fool anymore, and that makes me even happier. I truly am happy for you. Honestly, being able to see you again, I have absolutely no regrets left in this world. This is the happiest day of my life.
Shut up. How long are you going to keep up this fake act? Do not you dare think you can rely on the fact that during the year I lost my mind and mistook you for my dead little brother, to use that connection against me now, just to squeeze a single drop of favor out of me. Your pathetic words do not win you any of my sympathy. In fact, they just make me sick to my stomach.
That is fine. You might think I am just putting on a fake act, but knowing the truth myself is enough, and I never meant to abandon you in that ruined temple, just leave you there to die.
Then why did you leave me there all alone?
You were badly injured and running a terrible fever. I had to go out and get medicine for you.
Getting medicine? Keep making up lies. You are just a beggar. You do not even know how to beg properly. Where would you get the money to buy medicine for me?
I have said my piece. Believe it or not, it is up to you. Or, if you are still angry, you can just kill me.
What did you just say?
You can kill me. For the young emperor of a nation to kill a beggar is as easy as crushing an ant.
Don't think I won't do it. It seems the young emperor cares deeply for this beggar. That is why he is so furious. It might be for the best if he kills him. At least then, he won't become a stumbling block for his majesty.
Then do it. Remember, you are destined to be an emperor. In the future, you will have to kill a lot of people. People with all sorts of ties to you. You can use me for practice. Kill me first. Do it. You are so weak. A mere beggar. Just a beggar who wandered the streets with you, and you still can't bring yourself to kill me. How will you ever be an emperor? I am genuinely worried about you.
You are just a beggar. What right do you have to lecture me?
You idiot. I am looking out for you. Don't you get it? Because you are the only person in this world that I care about.
Here, little brother, eat this. Ha 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 ha.
Oh. Filthy beggar.
Ha ha ha. Even now, you are still saying things like that to get my sympathy. I won't fall for it. You are wise, your highness. This guy only acted this way after finding out who you really are. He is just trying to sweet talk you, trying to soften your heart, that is all.
I am telling the truth. I am genuinely worried about you. If you are truly loyal, then you should know that your young emperor is not ready to carry the banner of Great Liang.
His Majesty is still here. It is only a matter of time before the young emperor comes into his own. A matter of time.
The real question is how much time does he have left?
This beggar's mind is truly far beyond that of an ordinary man.
If you spare my life and keep me by your side, I will cut through any obstacle for you. I will wipe out anything that stands in your way. I will help you reach the absolute top, where you will be revered by millions.
Enough. In this ruthless world, you survive on petty theft and begging on the streets. You can barely even save yourself. Yet you have the nerve to boast about helping me reach the top. Wake up.
As long as I set my mind to it, I can make it happen.
Then I will look forward to it. Let us see exactly how you pull that off. But do not expect a single shred of help from me. If you want to stand by my side, you will have to earn every single step yourself.
Wait for me. I will be there soon.
Soon? Just how soon is that? 10 years, 20 years, a lifetime. The young emperor is too kind-hearted. If you were just putting on an act to impress him, then congratulations, it worked perfectly.
You think I am just all talk?
Aren't you?
Then just wait and see.
I will be waiting. My lord, how should we handle him? Let him go. Let him fend for himself. Do you really not believe he can make it to your side? A beggar, trying to crawl his way up to me, as if I know what you want.
Here, you little beggar. Take this. Thanks, but I am no beggar. Keep it for someone who actually needs it. Since question 3 is quite complicated, I have given you all 3 days to think about it. And now, time is almost up. On behalf of the Lord Chancellor, I will state the problem one last time. You must use this limited number of folding screens to enclose the largest possible area. You may begin. I will go first, no matter how I calculate it. I believe a square is the most reliable shape. The space inside this square has to be the absolute maximum area that these screens can possibly enclose. Lord Chancellor, am I correct? Incorrect. Let me try. I have calculated the area of nearly every possible shape and discovered a crucial rule. And that is, the wider the angles created when placing the screens, the more space is wasted. Therefore, when setting them up, the smaller the angles, the larger the area becomes. And since a circle has no angles whatsoever, that means a circle encloses the absolute maximum area for a given length. If any of you doubt me, feel free to grab a ruler and measure it yourselves. There is no need to measure. Young Master Qin here is absolutely correct. That filthy little beggar stole my spotlight before, but now it is finally my turn to shine.
Ha! Is this legendary third question really this simple?
He is right, but only half right.
Hey, look, it is.
It is that little beggar who solved 2 questions in a row the other day. He actually showed up.
Wait, or not you?
I am right here, are not I? You vanished for a few days, only to pop out of nowhere and ruin everything. What did you just say? You are only half right. Do not tell me. You can come up with a shape that covers an even larger area. The young man is right. Young Master Qin, your answer is indeed only half right. An answer can be only half right. To be completely honest, the true answer to this riddle is known only to the Chancellor himself. I pondered over it for a long time, and only managed to figure out half of it. So, I am quite curious myself. Most people, as long as they are not complete idiots, and possess basic logic, could easily get half the answer right. Ooh. Well, then I would love to see this other half of your answer. Just how much bigger could yours possibly be compared to mine? 10 times bigger. 100 times, 1,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000, 1,000,000,000,000 times bigger. With a 20-meter folding screen, you are telling me you can enclose an area 1,000,000,000,000 times larger than mine. 20-meter screen can enclose an area of about 100 square feet. 1,000,000,000,000 times that would be 100 trillion square feet. You are talking absolute nonsense. Say, Lord Chancellor, does your previous offer still stand? Answer 3 questions correctly, and you will personally sponsor my admission. Of course it stands. Tomorrow, you will accompany me to the capital. So, the Chancellor is declaring that my answer is correct. The very fact that you said what you just did is proof enough that you know the true answer. He did not even give an answer. Lord Chancellor, you can't just say he is right. I refuse to accept this. However, to put the skeptics to rest, you should probably explain it yourself. All right, I am ready.
What a load of nonsense.
How does this fix anything?
It is still just a damn circle, is not it?
All you did was turn it around. The area is exactly the same. Actually, what he did is pretty obvious. Does really no one here get it?
Oh, I get it now. So that is the trick. Our thinking has been way too narrow-minded.
Well, looks like not everyone here is completely brainless. You all only ever thought about using a limited number of screens to fence in a limited space, but you completely failed to realize that a limited length can actually enclose an infinite scale. I did not understand a single word of what you just said. Can you just speak plain English? Alright, let me put it this way. Your thinking is totally boxed in. Why not try reversing your perspective? Reverse it how? For instance, what if I am not inside the circle right now, but instead, I am on the outside? These screens are not fencing me in. They are fencing all of you in. But are not you standing inside the circle right now? How can you be on the outside?
If we take the Imperial Academy as our scale, then his circle has just enveloped the entire academy. If we take the Great Liang Empire as our scale, then this tiny circle surrounds the whole empire. And if we take the vast, boundless universe as our scale, since the universe is infinite in size, as long as he stands on the outside, then the scale of what he encloses is also infinite. So, saying it is hundreds of millions of times larger is not an exaggeration at all.
Look inward, and it is limited. But look outward and it is completely infinite. Wow, so that is the secret. Is anyone here still unconvinced?
Well,
Man, what a massive slap in the face this year. To think a little beggar actually got all 3 questions right. I remember just a few years ago, every year, the Imperial Academy's exam questions used to be all about poetry and literature, music, chess, calligraphy, and painting. But these past few years, the style of the questions has drastically changed. We just can't adapt to it at all. Exactly. We have been studying the 6 arts of a gentleman since we were kids. Of course we are no good at answering these bizarre questions. And in the end, some little beggar just took advantage of the loophole. Plus, I heard the Imperial examination questions are going to be reformed, too. Do not tell me that from now on. Even the Imperial exams held every 3 years will just be full of this nonsense. Are we just going to throw away Great Liang's 1,000 years of literary heritage? How is this any different from forgetting our roots? So they really are reforming the Imperial exams. The rumors are true. What do exam questions have to do with forgetting our roots? Is the state forbidding you from composing poetry? No. But only those who excel in literature are truly talented. Truly talented people are the only ones who can pass the exams, become officials, and bring prosperity to the people. Bring prosperity to the people. Northern Yang repeatedly invades our Great Liang borders. Are you going to use poetry and songs to force the enemy to surrender? Under the old Imperial examination system, the better you wrote your essays, higher your official rank. But do not you realize how many scholars can write absolutely brilliant essays? Yet they do not know how to adapt. Their thinking is completely rigid. They have no idea how to actually govern a nation. They even complain that being an official has too many rules, and think it is not as fun as freely expressing themselves through ink and brush. They feel too restricted.
Little do they know, if the officials are free to do whatever they want, the common people are the ones who suffer.
Literary talent can be used to cultivate your character, to express yourself, and to express the world. It is an important tool for spreading culture, but it is absolutely not the only way to measure a person's capability, nor is it the best solution for selecting government officials. Good. Very well said. I have never dared to say these things myself out loud. I did not expect a young man like you to have such courage. Truly the arrogance of youth knows no fear. With just that one sentence, he has managed to offend every scholar in the realm. That is absolute bullshit. The Great Liang dynasty has prospered to this day. Is not it all thanks to the officials who earned their positions through their literary brilliance? And with just one word, you dare to dismiss thousands of years of blood and sweat from our dynasty's statesmen.
Who the hell do you think you are?
It is true that Great Liang is thriving right now, but it could be even better. Should we just settle for the status quo, or should we break the mold and dare to push forward? This man
is destined to soar to absolute greatness, but his edge is far too sharp, and he is bound to make enemies.
Such blatant arrogance.
Absolutely no respect for his elders.
You insolent brat. How dare you spout such nonsense in the Imperial Academy? You have absolutely no idea what you are dealing with. Do you have absolutely no filter? He is nothing but a filthy beggar. He solves one little riddle and suddenly thinks he is a god. You are a nobody. Do you honestly believe that a peasant like you could bring a better future to Great Liang? It is absurd, Lord Chancellor. I say we just throw him out into the streets. Literary talent may not be the perfect measure for choosing officials. I am willing to concede that. But an arrogant fool like him, even if he has a bit of wit, is absolutely unfit for office. Young man, I highly suggest you reflect on your words. And apologize to everyone here. If you can't tell that I am trying to save your skin, then it just proves you are exactly as worthless as they say. Apologize to them. In your dreams.
Young master, I really think it is best if you stop talking back to the Lord Chancellor.
You see that? Look at how arrogant this guy is. He has absolutely no respect, not even for you, Lord Chancellor. My lord, even though he answered all 3 questions correctly, I strongly advise against recommending him for a court position. Otherwise, with this completely condescending attitude of his,
can you imagine the disaster if he actually becomes an official?
Young man, I hope you understand exactly what I am telling you. Oh, I understand perfectly, but, my lord, you are the one who does not understand. Are you deliberately trying to infuriate me? Just as I thought, you just do not listen to reason. It is a shame. Since ancient times, major reforms have never been achieved by just boiling a frog in warm water. Because more often than not, while the fire keeps burning, the water actually goes cold. If you want real change, you need absolute resolve. Of course, I have resolve. Resolve? What a joke. Standing right here in front of all these young scholars, you are second-guessing everything, cowering and hesitating at every turn. How dare you even speak of resolve? Fine, I was wrong. Right, regarding this year's, the 3-question examination is officially over. Everyone is dismissed. Go on, disperse. What a piece of work. He is way too arrogant. He is just lucky we are inside the Imperial Academy. If we were out on the streets, I would have beaten the crap out of him. Just a filthy little beggar. mistaking his stubborn mouth for actual integrity. He actually thinks acting like this will earn him some respect. Little does he know, he just looks like a totally obnoxious, crazy fool.
This man shows his sharp edges so openly. It seems he has a very specific goal in mind. I am quite curious to see what that goal might be.
Should I get going too? Get going? Nonsense. You are coming to the capital with me tomorrow, kid. You fool, I have a feeling we will be seeing each other again very soon. Your humble servant dares to ask the young emperor, when exactly will His Majesty's condition finally improve? When will Her Majesty return to hold court?
Mother has asked me to act as regent for now. Reporting to me is exactly the same.
In that case, I shall speak plainly. Our Ministry of Revenue's accounts have shrunk by nearly 70% compared to last year. We are on the verge of total bankruptcy. And the root cause is, we have not collected a single penny in taxes from the entire Northern Territory this year. As for the South, let alone taxes. We spent over 30 million taels just on locust plague relief efforts. We simply cannot make ends meet. I believe to replenish the national treasury right now, there is only one solution.
And what would that be?
The Northern Territory must pay back the full year of taxes they owe, along with interest. Since the locust plague in the South has subsided, the unpaid taxes and the disaster relief funds should be repaid by them in installments. This will allow the treasury to recover.
That is out of the question.
Northern Yang is glaring at our Great Liang borders like a hungry tiger. They have invaded multiple times, and are heavily postured for a massive assault. Every penny in the north is being poured into border defense, and hoarding grain for a war that could break out at any moment. How could they possibly have the means to pay back taxes? The locust plague in the south has barely ended. They had almost zero harvest for the entire past year. People are just starting to catch their breath. And you want to force them to repay the relief funds now? Wouldn't that completely break the hearts of our people in the south? If this sparks a civilian rebellion, are you going to take responsibility for that, Minister Ju?
Now hold on a moment.
If your Second Highness is going to put it that way, then I can't say I appreciate that. I am only doing this for the nation, for the treasury, and for the Great Liang Court. Are we supposed to go so broke that we can't even afford the monthly stipends for hundreds of thousands of officials, or maintain basic public welfare and state industries? You do not appreciate it.
But those are the facts.
And as for the First Highness, since ancient times, our Great Liang faces unrest in every direction. You cannot use that as an excuse to just avoid paying your taxes. How is that any different from being a common thug? Outrageous. Watch your tongue. Enough. This is the Imperial Court. What is all this bickering? Lord Grand Preceptor, please, you be the judge. Silence. This is the Imperial Court.
Stop this relentless squabbling. Your first time attending the Royal Court. How did it feel? How was it? Was it difficult? If you found it difficult, that is a good thing. This is the heavy burden of a ruler. That is why you must learn to master the civil and military officials under your command, to balance their power to resolve conflicts, and to govern this nation. I will do my absolute best, Mother. Your Majesty, Chancellor Zhong Chunxing from the Imperial Academy requests an audience. Zhong Chunxing, are you absolutely sure? He is the one asking to see me. Yes, Your Majesty, without a doubt. And he said the person you asked him to look for. What? Mother, please, mind your health. It has been years. He has finally found him. Send him in at once, right away. After years of this grueling wait, I pray this man does not disappoint me. Mother, why are you so worked up? This is all for your sake. When I was young, I exhausted far too much of my spirit, which ultimately left me with this chronic illness. I absolutely refuse to let you go down that same path. That is why I have been desperately searching for a true talent, someone capable of becoming your greatest advisor. But the imperial examination system of our Great Liang is far too rigid, and it simply cannot be reformed overnight. So, I secretly ordered Zhong Chunxing to follow my exact criteria, to track down the perfect genius to stand by your side. I am so sorry, Mother. If only I were more capable. Then you would not have to worry about me this much. I am your mother. I would do absolutely anything for you.
Your humble servant greets you, Your Majesty, and Your Highness.
Where is old man Zhong? Did you bring him?
He is waiting outside.
Go on, give us his background. Have you investigated him thoroughly?
Rest assured, Your Majesty, this man comes from extremely humble beginnings. He has absolutely no ties or backing. Originally, he was an orphaned refugee who fled from the north. He has been wandering for many years.
Wandering? So he is a beggar. A beggar, well, consider me intrigued. Let us see how you pull this off, but do not expect me to make it easy for you. If you want to stand by my side, you will have to earn every single step yourself.
Wait for me, I will be there soon.
Soon? Just how soon is soon? 10 years, 20 years. A lifetime. But then again, how could it possibly be him? My son, what is wrong? It is nothing, mother. It is just I used to be a wanderer too. So hearing the word beggar just brought back some heavy memories.
Yes, he really is just a common beggar. That is why I did not bring him straight in. I had him wait outside the hall instead. If your majesty finds him unworthy, I will send him away immediately. I would not want him to taint your majesty's sight.
Let me think on this for a moment.
Yes, your majesty.
My son, what do you think? Do you believe a beggar could truly possess such transcendent talent? If he truly possessed such extraordinary talent, how could he still be just a mere beggar? Then I suppose I cannot give a definitive answer. I can only say, perhaps there is one. My absolute lowest standard was someone from a humble background. I never expected him to actually be a beggar. If I just promote him outright, with his background, it will inevitably draw heavy criticism upon me as well. But if I shut the door on him just because he is a beggar, I am afraid it would break Ruoshue's heart. Since she used to wander the streets herself, I would better meet him first and see how it goes. Did he truly answer correctly? All three of the questions I set.
Yes, your majesty. It is absolutely true.
Then let him in.
Send him in. This humble commoner, Zhaoling, pays his deepest respects to your majesty.
And pays respects to the young emperor. Zhaoling, I see you have a rather dignified appearance, and a striking name, too. Who gave it to you?
When my parents starved to death, an old man took me in and raised me for 2 years. He gave it to me.
Oh, and how is this old man doing now?
He stole a roast chicken from a landlord, and they beat him to death.
Did you report it to the authorities?
He was just a beggar who stole food. Alive or dead, what good would reporting it to the authorities actually do?
How bold. When His Majesty asks you a question, you simply answer it. How dare you answer a question with another question? Such sheer audacity.
Your majesty, if a man stands before an enlightened ruler and does not even have the courage to ask a simple question in return, then how can he talk about governing with transparency? How can he talk about being an official? At best, such men are nothing but a bunch of mindless rule followers, sycophantic flatterers, and useless hacks just taking up space.
You are so incredibly disrespectful. Are you not afraid that I will have you killed?
When I was a beggar on the streets, I teetered on the brink of death countless times, but in the end, I never actually died.
If I were to promote you to be an official, what kind of official do you think you could be?
As long as it is an official post, you would not even mind a lowly 9th rank clerk position.
The impression you give me is that you desperately want to be a court official. Why is that?
Because that is the only way I can get a little closer to my ultimate goal.
Young Emperor, what do you think? Zhaolin, the struggles in the imperial court are silent, bloodless wars. For a lowly beggar like you, are you just coming here to throw your life away? I will give you a chance. I will reward you with 100 taels of gold. Take it and leave. Buy yourself some land and a house, and live the life of an ordinary person. That will be more than enough for you. HMPH.
The life of an ordinary person. What do I have to do? What do I have to say to make you believe me, young emperor? Never mind 100 taels. Even if it were 1 million, or 10 million taels, it would not shake my resolve in the slightest.
Let Mother Emperor make the final decision. Considering your lowly background, and the fact that you have never even taken the imperial examinations, I can only use your feat of solving the 3 great riddles of the Imperial Academy as justification to make an exception, and appoint you to the royal court. As for your official position, the Ministry of Revenue has a vacancy for a department director, which is a lower 5th rank position. This is the absolute highest rank I can offer you.
A lower 5th rank. Hurry up and thank Her Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Hold your thanks for now. Because, if you fail to make any real achievements within a month, to prove you are not just all talk and no substance, I will personally strip you of your official title.
This humble subject understands.
Xiao Lan, take him to the Ministry of Personnel to report for duty. Yes, Your Majesty. Mother, why are you sighing? On one hand, I hope he actually has the ability to become a great minister for you, but on the other hand I hope he turns out to be completely mediocre. What do you mean by that? Because if he truly is incompetent, in 1 month, I will banish him from the court. Just let him go back to being a beggar. But if he truly possesses extraordinary talent, once he has cleared every obstacle from your path, you must kill him. It is the only way to cut off any future threats. If you can't bring yourself to do it, Mother will do it for you. What are you talking about, Mother? He is merely a pawn. Why would not I be able to do it? Mother is no fool. I can tell he came here just for you. He is the beggar you used to wander the streets with, isn't he? I never expected he would go to such lengths for you. Whether he is just trying to curry favor and cling to your power, or if he genuinely cares for you, we will find out very soon.
Thank you, Lord Chancellor, for strongly recommending me to His Majesty. Don't think I did it for nothing. His Majesty has entrusted me with reforming the imperial examination system. And I need a powerful ally to help me. Your current rank is decent enough, but it is far from enough to actually help me. Don't worry, I will repay this favor, and very soon, at that. If you are that confident, then I wish you a swift rise to the top.
10 times.
Go to the heaven room and recite it.
You stand before me, yet you do not bow.
Do we really have to be strangers like this?
Jiaolin, what exactly do you want?
What do I want? Didn't we have a deal? That if I could make it back to your side, you would let me help you, you idiot.
Call me an idiot one more time, and I will kill you. How did you manage to bluff your way in, and get Chancellor Zhong's recommendation? How long are you going to keep pestering me? Can't you just leave me alone? Do not you honestly feel, are we really from two different worlds now?
Different worlds. We walk on the exact same earth. How could we not be from the same world? Not too long ago, we were stuck in the back kitchens of this very restaurant, scavenging for whatever scraps the customers left behind. And now, look at us. Who would have thought we would be sitting in the grandest VIP suite in the house, eating like kings? Whatever's going on, let us just enjoy a good meal first, all right?
Since you refuse to listen to reason, then starve. Get the hell out.
Young Master Qin, the VIP suite is already taken.
You can't just barge in there.
Tell them to move. I am dining in the VIP suite today, and that is final. Hey, wait a second. Why does this guy look so familiar?
Yeah.
He really does look familiar.
Isn't this that beggar from the exams? Ha ha ha.
Right, that is exactly who it is. Well, have not seen you in a day. And look at you, playing dress up like a real gentleman. Hey, watch your mouth. What if the Lord Chancellor actually recommended him for an official post? Oh, please, as if. He was so unbelievably arrogant that day. He did not even show an ounce of respect to the Chancellor. Why would anyone ever recommend him for a post? Listen here, little beggar. I am in a good mood today, and I plan on hosting my guests in this suite. So do us a favor, and get out. Though the pretty lady next to you is welcome to stay. I would be more than happy to treat her as well.
We are all acquaintances here. We even took the exams together. Why do not we just share the room and dine together? HMPH.
Lady, you. I have absolutely zero interest in sharing a table with a street rat, so let us just forget it. Maybe we should just find another restaurant.
Weren't you supposed to clear the path for me? Is a minor hiccup like this really gonna stop you?
I just did not want to draw too much attention and cause trouble for you. You dare strike me? Do you have any idea who my grandfather is? Yeah, but your grandfather. Is your grandfather, not you. I am a director in the Ministry of Revenue, a distinguished 5th rank official. Mind you, not only do you insult me, you even try to lay your hands on me and kick me out. Where the hell did you get the nerve?
W what? You are really a 5th rank official.
Open your damn eyes and take a good look.
This is an outrage, an absolute outrage.
A lowly beggar, directly promoted to the 5th rank. This is a slap in the face to all of us scholars who studied in the cold for 10 long years.
What has this world come to?
Don't get too full of yourself. You are merely a deputy 5th rank. To the Qin family, you are absolutely nothing. And to anyone else here, you are nothing but a joke. Address me properly. What is this you nonsense? Call me my lord. You noble brats might have powerful families backing you, but you yourselves hold no actual rank or title. If you dare disrespect me again, I won't hesitate to slap you again. Now get the hell out of here, scram.
You should not have done that.
No need to worry about it, miss.
Ha ha ha.
Flexing an official title to show off feels damn good.
It might feel good, but you have just offended half the noble families in the capital.
If I were scared, I would not have come looking for you.
Wait until you are standing in the royal court. I just hope you can act this tough when that day comes.
I am done eating.
I have lost my appetite.
HMPH. Wasting food is a sin, you know. And who might you be? How is it I have never seen you before? Me? Well, I am Jiaoling, Director of the Ministry of Revenue, below the 3rd rank. You do not even have the right to attend the royal court. A mere sub-5th rank clerk dares to interrupt me. Do not take offense, Lord of the North. He is here today regarding the treasury matters. I needed an assistant to report the details. I already submitted a memorial in advance explaining this. HMPH, although my official rank may be low, I still remember that in the royal court. It is perfectly normal for officials to offer their counsel. So yes, I am allowed to speak up. Now, please answer my question, Your Highness. Were you just threatening His Majesty? I had absolutely no intention of threatening the young emperor. The bottom line is, there is simply no money to pay the taxes right now. And why exactly is there no money? Didn't I just explain that to you? Or are you completely deaf? What a joke! For hundreds of years, the Northern Territory has been constantly harassed by the Yang state. Tell me, what year do they not send troops to stir up trouble? The North has vast pastures, massive herds of livestock, and abundant mineral wealth. It has always been the largest source of tax revenue for our great Liang. So how is it that, ever since you became the Lord of the North, you suddenly can't afford to pay your taxes? What are you implying? Did the North suffer a major natural disaster like the South? No, and do not you dare use Northern Yang as an excuse again. In recent years, the North has not faced the burden of raising new armies, nor has it suffered any catastrophic natural disasters. So how could the massive Northern Territory suddenly run out of money? Or is it that your Highness simply wants to dodge your debts? Or perhaps secretly hoard this wealth to fund some unspeakable schemes? Shut your mouth. Stop your senseless babbling. The Emperor is absent. Right now, in this royal court, the young Emperor holds absolute authority. His Highness did not even tell me to shut up. Who the hell do you think you are? Besides, you still have not directly answered my question. Why is the money gone? Where did this lowly official get such nerve? This man used to be nothing but a mere beggar. To think he actually managed to answer 3 questions at the Imperial Academy, turned his life around, and swiftly seized the opportunity to show off at court. In the future, if he is not crushed, I am afraid no one will be able to keep him down. Do you really think? Brother, calm down. The young Emperor is still present.
Brother, it seems Lord Zhao here has also voiced my own concerns. Could you perhaps explain exactly why the money is gone? You claimed you needed to stockpile grain and recruit troops. The Imperial Court will allocate the funds, as long as it is kept on the official records. But taxation is the very foundation of a dynasty. How can it be altered on a mere whim? But I did not. But this is the Imperial Court. I still call you brother, out of respect for you. So I ask that you show me some respect as well.
As for the tax funds, I can arrange to raise half of it. And that is my absolute limit.
Half. Fine. However, for the remaining half, I will only give you 3 months.
Thank you for your understanding, young Emperor. That kid's got guts. Truly worthy of being His Majesty's hand-picked master. He truly dared to pull the tiger's whiskers.
As for the South,
Your Highness, the South has barely survived a massive disaster. We have not even had a moment to catch our breath. How could we possibly repay the disaster relief debt? It is not that the South refuses to pay. We simply can't afford it right now. I urge you to think carefully.
don't get so worked up, second brother. I also know things are not easy down south, so the matter of repaying the debt will be put on hold for now. HMPH.
Oh, big brother. You should have taken the initiative and struck first. That way, third sister would not have even gotten the chance to ask for the money.
However, the relief funds allocated for the South this time are massive. As for the detailed breakdown of the expenses, I need to have a general overview. It is also a way for me to understand the disaster situation down south through the accounts. I will leave this matter in the hands of Secretary Zhao Lin here. Zhao Lin, can you work with second brother to get these accounts in order?
I certainly can, Your Majesty.
Very well, then.
Oh, second brother. It seems our third sister is not planning to let you off the hook either.
Your Majesty, what is going on? Second brother. Or is there something in the accounts that I am not allowed to see? Is there something you are trying to hide?
Well no, not exactly. It is just that Su Roshue's move caught me completely off guard. I simply do not have the time to forge a flawless ledger. If they look into it, they will definitely find discrepancies. And when it gets exposed, even I will be charged with
a felony. Has it really come to this? It is just that what? Out with it, second brother.
It is just that, although the situation in the south is difficult, His Highness can still repay half of the silver first. The remaining half can wait until next year. In that case, His Highness will be too busy raising the silver to worry about the accounts right now. I can wait a little while before asking His Highness for the account books.
Is that so?
It really is so, second brother.
All right then. I will give you 7 days to prepare, second brother, and over half of it to the Ministry of Revenue, and then we will have Secretary Zhao work with you to review the accounts.
Yes, Your Highness. If we can just recover half the debts from the north and the south, then the Ministry of Revenue can finally breathe a sigh of relief. But we will still be far from a full treasury. Our nation's stability is still hanging by a thread. Your Majesty, the Great Liang dynasty's ancestral worship ceremony is fast approaching. This is a matter of utmost importance, so, if we do recover the silver owed by the North and South, I implore you to disperse the funds immediately. The Ministry of Rights is desperately waiting on it to begin preparations. Damn! Is this old geezer seriously trying to give me a headache right off the bat? Coming straight at me begging for money. Let us just see how this plays out.
That is indeed the case. For this year's ceremony, roughly how much silver will the Ministry of Rights require?
To answer your Majesty, last year's ceremony cost over 11 million taels. Since Great Liang's finances are tight this year, the Ministry of Rights is willing to cut back on expenses and keep the budget under 10 million taels.
10 million. Why on earth is the ceremony so expensive? Can't we keep it under 3 million? Surely there are some overly extravagant rituals that we can cut down on.
HMPH. Your Highness must be joking. Honoring our ancestors has always been the absolute top priority of Great Liang. How could we just blindly cut corners? This very empire was built on the blood and sweat of our forefathers. If we skimp on their ceremony, it is a blatant insult to their memory, a complete disregard for the very lives they sacrificed and the blood they spilled for this nation. It would undoubtedly shatter the hearts of our great ancestors' spirits.
Lord Li, I meant no such disrespect. I simply think that with this year's extreme circumstances, that kind of spending is just far too excessive.
Oh, so your Highness thinks I am just recklessly throwing money away, or worse, that I am skimming off the top. I am perfectly willing to lay bare every single ledger, every single expense, down to the last copper coin, can be fully scrutinized by every official in this court. If even a single coin is unaccounted for, I will pay for it with my own life. Hey now, Lord Li, you are crossing a line. Lord Hai. I most certainly am not. The young emperor is simply refusing to trust anyone today. He lacks trust. Fine, but where on earth did this unranked little clerk come from? Barking wildly in the imperial court like a rabid dog. Questioning this person 1 minute, biting at that one the next. Well, since that is how it is, I have no choice but to make my stance clear, just so no one thinks I have some hidden agenda. The ancestral ceremony absolutely must go on. It is the grand tradition of Great Liang. If we throw away our traditions, Great Liang will lose its very soul. I wonder, Lord Lu, who exactly were you calling a rabid dog just now? I was talking about you. Got a problem with that? Hit a little too close to home. You presumptuous fool. You, the great and mighty Minister of Rights, in charge of all literature and etiquette for Great Liang. Yet when you curse people, you sound like some foul-mouthed street thug. Absolutely vulgar. It is an absolute disgrace to your precious title as Minister of Rights. You. Me, what? If you ask me, you might as well retire and go back to your village, before word gets out that the dignified Minister of Rights of Great Liang actually has zero manners whatsoever.
You.
I was merely talking about the ancestral ceremony. Stop dragging other nonsense into this. Of course we must honor our ancestors. It is the basic respect we descendants owe to them. My lord, you said it yourself. Our Great Liang was built on the blood and tears of our martyrs. But if those ancestors knew that their descendants took the wealth bought by their blood and tears, and completely wasted it on extravagance, on flashy, useless ceremonies, while completely neglecting the actual needs of the country, I am afraid our forefathers would be so furious, they would burst right out of their coffins. When it is finally your time to meet your maker. You pretentious old fool. What face do you have left to meet the ancestors of Great Liang?
Oh my lord, what is wrong?
Your Highness, the blood rushed to his head and he passed out.
Help Lord Li down to rest, and send a royal physician to tend to him. Since Lord Li is taken ill, how does Lord Zhao think we should proceed with the ancestor worship ceremony?
On the day of the ancestor worship, we can hold a temple fair, watch some dancing, watch grand operas, and eat and drink to our heart's content. When midnight arrives, the red bell of Zhongshan Temple will strike 99 times. Upon hearing the bell, the entire city shall fall completely silent. Keeping them in our hearts will be enough. Absolute nonsense. Turning the ancestor worship into a temple fair. How can the two even be mentioned in the same breath? Matters of loyalty and filial piety. A moment of silence is actually a fine idea. But ancestor worship is a solemn matter. We should still keep things dignified on that day. Let us skip the temple fair. Grand Preceptor, if one day you are no longer with us, when your children think of you, how would you want them to feel? I would much rather see them happy and joyful. I believe the ancestors of Great Liang must feel the exact same way. If we live happily, and the people live in peace and prosperity, why would not we want our ancestors to know? Put that way, I support Director Zhao's proposal. Yes, excellent. Hosting a temple fair barely costs anything. 8 to 10,000 taels would easily cover it. With the national treasury being so tight right now, the Ministry of Revenue strongly approves. I agree as well.
Then it is decided.
This is completely outrageous. Where the hell did this lunatic come from? What is his background? To dare lash out like a mad dog right in the middle of the imperial court. He cost us each tens of millions of silver taels in a single breath. I have already looked into this guy. Word is, he is just a beggar. But he stood out during the examinations at the Imperial Academy. And was recommended to the palace. A beggar, an actual beggar. And he just gets to walk right into the court as an official. You have got to be kidding me. He has to die. I will make the arrangements immediately. Wait, big brother, we can't, if he dies right after clashing with us. Would not that immediately point all suspicion straight at us? Whatever comes our way, we will handle it head on. He must die. If we do not nip this in the bud right now, he is going to be an endless source of trouble for us later. Second brother, you should understand this logic better than I do. If we had not been so soft-hearted back then, only taking out our fourth brother, and leaving Su Ruoshue with her life, would we even be in this mess today? Fine, then we will do it your way.
Ha ha ha. I never expected this little beggar to actually have some skills. Not only did he manage to snatch the prize right from the jaws of our first and second brothers, he also saved a massive fortune for our great Liang. It is just a sharp tongue, nothing more. I would not call that real ability. A lowly junior 5th rank official managed to render a whole room of 1st and 2nd rank ministers completely speechless. If that is not true strength, then what is? I am afraid someone like him will only bring chaos to the court. Perhaps we should just strip him of his title and be done with it. No. The true usefulness of a man like him has only just begun to show. Our imperial father is very much looking forward to it. You may step down for now. Xiao Lan, go summon Zhao Lin. I wish to see her alone. Yes, your majesty.
This humble subject greets your majesty.
Lord Zhao, your valiant and dashing display in the court yesterday has already reached my ears. I am truly impressed.
I wonder if I have managed to meet your majesty's expectations.
Not bad, but you are only a 5th rank official right now. You do not even have the right to attend court, and I can't exactly just promote you for using mere words to convince the 1st and 2nd princes to pay off their debts. So, you need to find a way to make a major contribution, and quickly.
I have already made preparations for that. Please rest assured, your majesty.
By the way, there is a question that has been lingering in my mind for quite some time. I know you have wandered the world, but I have no idea where your hometown actually is. Do you still remember it?
Of course I remember.
It is just that.
Your majesty and I come from the exact same place.
The same place.
Are we not?
Ah. Nonsense. Do you even know where I am from? Heh. You really are smart. Even this could not slip past you.
Guazijir's overly advanced test questions. Not to mention you giving me a 1-month probation period. Add that to the fact that my brain works decently well, and it really was not that hard to guess.
Then you must have been a jack of all trades back in the day. Not like me, I did not know how to do anything.
Well, guys always love picking up weird and random little facts. You never know when they might come in handy. So, I just got lucky.
By the way, about your health, fighting all those battles in your youth has definitely left you with some deep-rooted illnesses, which is exactly why I wanted you to help make life a little easier for my daughter.
But since when does a ruler ever have an easy life? She would be much better off as a carefree princess than an emperor.
I fought tooth and nail to conquer this empire. How could I possibly just hand it over? Besides, have not I found you now? After all, you care about her so much. I definitely need to take full advantage of that. What did you and mother talk about?
I never expected His Majesty and I to be from the exact same hometown. Oh, we just made some small talk.
Your Majesty, the Salt Envoy from the Yang Kingdom has arrived. Let him in.
Salt Envoy? What Salt Envoy? I pay my respects to the young Emperor of Great Liang.
Tell me, Envoy, why has the price of the fine salt sold to Great Liang increased this year by 50%?
Your Majesty. Prices are naturally rising across the board. Hasn't the price of grain exported by Great Liang also gone up a bit?
Nonsense. Our grain yields dropped solely because of the natural disasters in the south this year. The price went up slightly, by less than 10%. Yet you hiked up the price of your fine salt exports to us by a staggering 50%. That is absolutely ridiculous.
It has not been an easy year for our young kingdom either, so I hope your majesty can understand. If that is unacceptable, we will just have to halt our exports entirely. Oh, so this is all about salt. If you want to stop exporting, then go ahead and stop. Great Liang does not need it.
What nonsense are you spouting? We actually have a very high demand for fine salt. Besides, among all the neighboring countries, only the Yang Kingdom knows how to produce fine salt.
Our fine salt is in extremely high demand, you know. And it is exactly because Great Liang is a friendly neighbor to our young kingdom that we prioritized exporting to you in the first place. If Great Liang has reservations about the price, we will just have to export it to someone else.
Is there really no room for negotiation on the price?
Then go ahead and export it to someone else. See yourself out. Besides, our Great Liang suffered a locust plague in the south this year. Originally, in the spirit of our friendly mutual trade, we still chose to continue our grain exports as usual. But now, I think we might need to stockpile our grain to face a potential invasion from northern Yang. Therefore, we will no longer be exporting any grain to you. You can go find someone else to import from. 2. Xiaolan, show the guests out. What?
My apologies, Envoy Yang. He is just a lowly official. He does not know his place. Please do not take offense.
HMPH, if everyone were as unruly as him, then how could Great Liang still call itself a land of etiquette? I urge your highness to punish him, lest word gets out and makes a mockery of us all.
That is what you get for speaking out of turn. Now look what you have done. I will have to give you dozens of strokes, just to settle this.
Heh. A land of etiquette is for those who actually have manners. Not for a scammer trying to fleece us.
Xiaolan. Drag him out and beat him.
Wait, look at this. What is this?
This is so fine. It is just like sand, could it be? Salt.
Exactly. Fine salt. And it is several times finer than what is imported from the Young Kingdom. How is that possible? Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is salt finer than what my Young Kingdom produces. This, how can this be? I do not believe it. I won't believe it.
What on earth is going on here?
Your Highness, this humble servant just perfected the method for refining salt. From now on, Great Liang will never need to import it again. So, Your Highness, you still need to have me beaten.
If that is the case, then what you said earlier was the truth. Which means it was not disrespectful. Naturally, there will be no beating.
Thank you, Your Highness, for your boundless mercy.
As for the envoy from the Yang Kingdom, my apologies. Great Liang now produces its own fine salt, so we will no longer be importing fine salt from your kingdom.
You can't do this. But you import it every single year. How can you just suddenly stop importing it? This is no way to do business.
HMPH, back then, we wanted to sign a long-term import agreement with you, but you refused. Just so you could hike up the prices whenever you pleased. Since we are not bound by any terms, I can cancel it whenever I want. And as for the grain, I am sorry, but we will no longer be exporting it. You may leave now, envoy.
Your Highness, even if you stop importing fine salt, you can't just cut off our grain supply. Our state of Liang is small, and our resources are so scarce that over half of our food supply relies on imports. If you stop exporting grain to us, the entire population of Liang will starve.
Well,
I suppose we can still export it, but the weather has been quite poor lately. So the price will have to be doubled. Otherwise, it puts us in a very difficult position. Double. Is that too difficult for you? Then please, see yourself out. Fine, double it is. I knew I would figure out how to refine this fine salt sooner or later. Just sprinkle a little bit of this on, and the taste is absolutely incredible.
I can't believe you actually managed to create refined salt. Not only will this save the Great Liang a massive fortune, it will even allow all the commoners across our land to finally taste this fine salt. This is truly a monumental achievement that will bless all the people of Liang.
Are you happy?
It is all right.
So have you forgiven me?
Never. I will never forget how you abandoned me.
I swear I never meant to abandon you. That time was just a misunderstanding.
Oh, so it is a misunderstanding just because you say it is. Then what about the 18 times you ditched me before that? Were those all misunderstandings too? I searched the entire world for you. I have had absolutely no one but you in my heart. Yet all you want to do is toss me aside. You are so utterly heartless. Do you have any idea? Every time I wake up and see that you are gone, how terrified I get. How anxious, how agonizing, how completely helpless I feel.
Well, I am never doing that again.
And do not think that just because you helped me out of a couple of messes, that I am just going to forgive you.
I never assumed that. I was simply doing my duty.
You and I are strictly sovereign and subject. Please remember your place.
I know I am not worthy of you yet, but I am going to prove myself, sooner or later.
Shut up. You only made it this far on pure, blind luck. Refining that pure salt was nothing but a fluke. You are completely and utterly worthless.
Fine.
Still, you did actually accomplish something this time. I am always fair with my rewards and punishments. I can grant you an official post. Anything below the 3rd rank, you may choose for yourself.
Then how about the Ministry of Rights?
Why the Ministry of Rights? You just made Li Chang, the Minister of Rights, so furious he literally coughed up blood. Going to the Ministry of Rights now is basically a death wish.
I need to score another massive achievement. The Ministry of Rights is just my next stepping stone. Just thinking about it makes my blood boil. I have spent 50 years studying the classics, and yet, some arrogant, big-mouthed charlatan right there in the royal court completely destroyed my dignity in front of all the civil and military officials. This old face of mine has lost every last shred of honor. Please, Lord Minister, do not upset yourself. That brat is nothing but a rabid dog. Besides, he is just a lowly subordinate 5th rank official. He won't even have the right to set foot in the royal court in the future. You will never have to look at his face again. Furthermore, you are a highly respected elder statesman of 2 dynasties. Who would ever dare bring up that little incident to your face again? HMPH, just a lowly beggar. How dare he spout such arrogant nonsense? I wonder if he even uses his brain before he opens his mouth.
It makes my blood boil.
Please calm down, Lord Minister. Don't let a nobody ruin your health. It is simply not worth it. If it were not for my position, I would skin him alive and break every bone in his body. For a rat like him, even if we do not deal with him ourselves, there are plenty of others who will do the dirty work. HMPH, I suppose that is true. The 1st prince and the 2nd prince probably hate him 100 times more than I do. Exactly. So you see, you really should not let such trivial matters bother you. The autumn exams are fast approaching. We need to start setting the topics for this year's imperial examination. It is time to start thinking carefully about the questions. Did not the Ministry of Personnel say that a new Vice Minister of Rights is arriving today to take charge of this very matter? Just who is this new Vice Minister anyway? What is his name? Where was he even promoted from? He was personally appointed by the young emperor. His surname is Zhao. Zhao, the name rings a bell. Another direct appointment from the top. His Majesty always loves pulling these stunts. Well, I would like to see just what makes this guy so special. Is the Lord Minister present? Is the Lord Minister present? Wait, it is you. It is him. Oh, so you are here, my lord. I, your humble subordinate Zhao Ling, pay my respects to the Lord Minister. What are you doing here in my Ministry of Rights? Get the hell out, I do not want to see your face. Wait, is he the one who pissed you off? Calm down, my lord. Perhaps he just came here to apologize.
HMPH.
If you are here to beg for my forgiveness, then get on your knees right now for 3 days and 3 nights. Then I might just show you a sliver of mercy. Apologize? For what? Why would I apologize? What did I even do wrong? Wait, you are not here to apologize. Of course I am not here to apologize. Then get the hell out of my sight. Oh, I would love to. But unfortunately, I can't. What is that supposed to mean? I forgot to introduce myself. I am Zhao Lin, the newly appointed Vice Minister of Rights. Your direct subordinate, Lord Lu. What? I did not quite catch that. Let me repeat myself then. Save it. My ears work just fine. This is absolutely outrageous. Pure madness. How on earth did you become the Vice Minister of Rights? It defies all reason. Don't panic, my lord. Someone like you, skipping 2.5 ranks, from the lower 5th rank straight to the upper 3rd rank. How is that even possible? Unless you have made some monumental contribution to the empire, there is no other way you could jump that high. Well, as untalented as I am, recently, our great Liang mastered the technique for refining pure salt. You are aware of this, are not you, my lord? HMPH, of course I am. It is a massive blessing for our great Liang. Well, hate to break it to you, but I was the one who invented it. So, His Majesty the young emperor decided to give me a promotion. What? How else did you think I skipped 2.5 ranks? This is unbelievable. The method for refining pure salt was actually figured out by a scoundrel like you. Oh, you flatter me. I just had a sudden spark of genius and whipped it up. Enough. Let us drop the subject. The autumn imperial examinations are fast approaching. The questions for this year have not been released yet. So, my lord, why do not we have a quick meeting first? I have actually drafted the questions already. Please take a look, my lord. Language, mathematics, physics, chemistry, geography, biology, history, politics, foreign languages. What is all this chaotic nonsense? And what about the questions on the Book of Odes and the classics? Starting this year, I plan to take 5 years to completely phase out the old system, the examination standards that judge students based on classical literature. These new subjects will be spearheaded by the Imperial Academy, along with Hanlin Academy, Lisan Academy, and other academies nationwide. To roll out a brand new educational model for these courses, the exam rankings will shift to a comprehensive total score system. You can understand this much, right, my lord? You want to reform the imperial exams in just 5 years. As for the exams being held every 3 years, starting this year, they will become an annual exam. For this year, the very first year, the new subjects will make up 20% of the total score, while the traditional exams will take up 80%. By the second year, the new subjects will account for 40%, and the traditional exams will drop to 60%, decreasing gradually just like that. The reform will be fully complete in 5 years. Absolute nonsense. Language, history, and geography, I can somewhat tolerate, but what on earth are physics and chemistry? Let me give you an example. Do you know why an apple falls from a tree? You would say it is because it has weight. But where does that weight come from? Physics allows people to learn the natural laws of this world, and to understand this world on a much deeper level. And chemistry is incredibly important too. For instance, if I filter and boil coarse salt, and then extract the crystals, it turns into fine salt. This crystallization process is what we call chemistry. There are countless more examples of physics and chemistry out there. I probably could not list them all in a single lifetime, and I definitely can't write all the textbooks by myself. I can't just clone myself, you know. I am only laying out the concepts and the big picture. As for the rest, we will let the scholars, the students, and the people of the realm figure it out together. I am going to need capable hands. We are not abandoning the Book of Odes or the classic texts, and I have never looked down on them, either. We will simply weave them into a unified literature curriculum. Even moving forward, literature will remain a core subject carrying the most weight, but it should not be the only thing. Students should be allowed to choose their subjects based on their own interests. We need to diversify education, to truly open the minds of the youth across Great Liang. I have only one word for you: absurd. As long as I sit as the Minister of Rights, I will never support you. Or I suppose I really was too naive. Naive enough to think I could actually reason with a stubborn old relic like you. My lord. Reforming the imperial examinations will stir up an absolute storm. The prestigious academies of Great Liang will never stand for it, and neither will the scholars across the realm. So, he is absolutely bound to fail. Why not just let him do as he pleases? Once this whole scheme falls apart, the young emperor and his majesty will be absolutely furious. They might just strip him of everything, and throw him right back out on the streets as a beggar. Then, not only will you get your revenge, you also save yourself the headache of arguing with him right now. He is, after all, the court's favorite pet at the moment. Can you make a fair point? It is a good thing to be young and ambitious, but ambition alone is not enough. You actually have to pull it off. I would love to give you my full backing, but I cannot risk ruining my reputation in my twilight years, so I promise I will not block any of your paperwork. As for everything else, you are entirely on your own. How does that sound to you? In that case, thank you, Lord Minister. Good luck with that. You are the finest elites I have handpicked from the Northern Territory. I want him dead within 3 days. Leave absolutely no trace behind, and make it straight back to the north. Can you get it done? I will not fail you, my lord. Very well. Go. My lord, Vice Minister Zhao Lin requests an audience. What? I wonder what important business brings Lord Zhao to my humble abode. What humble abode? This place is an absolute mansion. Lord Bei, you are being far too modest. If you are not going to tell me why you are really here, then you can just leave. Well, the truth is, I have a bit of an unspeakable problem. An unspeakable problem. Yes, an unspeakable problem. I just do not know how to say it. Lord Zhao, why are you coming to me with an unspeakable problem? I am not a doctor. My lord, you misunderstand me. By unspeakable problem, I did not mean it like that. I just keep getting the feeling that someone is trying to kill me lately. I feel like I have offended way too many people recently. I can't shake the feeling that someone is out to get me. I am so terrified every night that I can't even sleep this feeling. It is pure torture. Come now, how could that be? Lord Zhao, you are riding high right now. You are the young emperor's absolute favorite. Who would dare touch you? Wouldn't that just be playing with fire? I am just a man with absolutely no backing. There are plenty of people who would dare touch me. For example, just hypothetically speaking, if you, Lord Bei, wanted to get rid of me, it would take nothing more than a wave of your hand. I am just speaking hypothetically. Of course, please do not take offense, Your Highness. If I were to die, the higher-ups would not give a damn about who was a favorite or not. They certainly would not waste their time over a worthless dead man, just bickering back and forth. That is why I came seeking your protection. Lord Zhao, let us cut straight to the chase. What exactly are you hoping to snoop out by coming here? Don't misunderstand me, my lord. No one sent me here. I am just looking for a little protection. Did someone tip him off? He knows I am going to kill him. Weird. Second brother is the only one who knows about my plan to kill him. Could second brother have teamed up with him behind my back? Did he leak my assassination plan just to win this guy over? And now this two-faced fence-sitter does not trust second brother either, so he came here to test the waters with me. Your Highness, what are you thinking about? Nothing. I am afraid I do not quite understand what you just said. Oh, come on, what is so hard to understand? There is no need to play dumb with me. We are far from finished with each other. You cost me tens of millions of taels. The fact that I have not ended you yet is a mercy in itself. And you still have the nerve to beg for my protection. HMPH, it seems Your Highness has no intention of letting me live. Fine. So be it. I will take my leave, Your Highness. Your Highness, he walked right into our hands. Should I follow him out? Find a quiet spot and take him out. Take him out, my ass. This subordinate does not understand. Weren't we just planning to kill him? The second he steps out of my manor. And immediately ends up dead. Even a pig would figure out it was me. Not that I am afraid of a little suspicion, but that is just way too obvious. Besides, for all we know, this kid has already teamed up with second brother. He is just testing the waters right now. If I make a move on him now, second brother might just use the opportunity to checkmate me. Ah, I see. It seems we can't touch him for the time being. At least, definitely not today. Lord Zhao, are you sure you did not invite the wrong person for a drink? Oh, I invited exactly who I meant to. Everything that happened before was just a huge misunderstanding. I was merely being used as a pawn. I hope Prince Nan won't hold it against me. Is it really possible for you to forgive me? If you can. I would like to make it up to you. From now on, I will serve you faithfully, Your Highness. I will do whatever it takes, without hesitation. So you are saying you want to pledge your loyalty to me? For someone like me, with no backing, I will need to find a wise master to serve sooner or later, and clearly that master is you, Your Highness. Give me a reason. Because the first prince wants me dead, I am terrified. And the young emperor, well, she is a woman. She does not really trust me. The way I see it, you, the Lord of the South, have the brightest future. How am I supposed to know if my oldest brother is actually targeting him? Did my brother's assassination attempt get exposed? No, that does not make sense. If my brother really wanted to kill a nobody with no backing, he would not have just backed off like this. Could it be that my brother was just bluffing about killing him? And then sent him here to test my limits? Or was he sent by the Empress Mother? Only a fool would trust a guy like this.
You must be joking, Lord Zhao.
I am nothing but a loyal subject. What a bright future could I possibly have? And as for you, my humble estate is simply too small for someone like you. You will have to find someone else to serve.
Was it really that simple?
Just that simple.
My oldest and second brothers are extremely cunning. Did you really think that putting on a clumsy little act in front of them would be enough to make them turn on each other?
They never fully trusted me to begin with. So, stirring the pot like this is bound to drive an even bigger wedge between the two of them. It will buy us a little time to catch our breath.
Is a little time going to be enough? Mother, she has been holding on for so long. She wants to hold on until I am strong enough to protect myself before she passes. I do not want to watch her suffer through so much pain, just to hold on for me.
But looking at our current situation, if your two brothers truly decide to join forces, we won't stand a chance. Just give me a little more time. I will be as quick as I can.
I have a way to solve all of our problems.
What is it?
A marriage alliance between me and the King of Northern Yang. It would secure Great Liang's borders, opening up both north and south. Our two nations would finally bury the hatchet. We have always had trade and marriage ties with Northern Yang. This alliance would tear down that final barrier. Every crisis, every problem would be solved in an instant. And with Northern Yang backing me, Dia's throne would be as steady as a mountain. And mother, you would not have to carry this heavy burden all alone anymore.
A marriage alliance with the King of Northern Yang is indeed an effective solution.
Do you really think so too?
But how could I ever bear to marry you off to some barbarian, a frail, dying old man?
But this is my fate, is not it?
If I were not here, then yes, this might be your fate. But as long as I am around, I will never, ever let such a thing happen to you. Is this day finally here? Lord Zhao, of course it is. Is Lord John getting cold feet?
Ha 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 ha.
What do I have to be scared of? I am just worried that you might be. Those guys are waiting right outside for us, you know. Now that the civil service exam reforms have been announced, it has already caused a massive uproar. Well, I have already fought off the opposition and got the Imperial Academy to give its full support. But as for the rest, I am leaving it entirely up to you. Wait, is not that the young emperor? It really is, we, your humble subjects.
First brother, second brother, today, we are just here for the gathering. Let us leave our official titles at the door.
It seems our third sister is quite interested in this too. I did not expect these exam reforms to cause such a stir and bring out so many great scholars of our time. Grand Secretary Qin Zhong of the Hanlin Academy, Zhong Zilin of the Qinlu Academy, and Liu Chang, the Minister of Rites, the Northern Sage of Poetry, Duong Feiyang. This Duong Feiyang actually took first place in the imperial exams twice in a row back in the day, but he refused to serve in the palace both times.
Half the brilliant minds of Great Liang are gathered right here.
And the southern god of poetry, Liu Qingfeng. I absolutely adore their literary brilliance. The stakes are incredibly high this time. I wonder how Lord Zhao is going to get himself out of this mess. I am Zhao Lin. I thank all of you great scholars, academicians, students, and esteemed officials for coming to the Imperial Academy today to hear me announce the reform of Great Liang's imperial examinations. HMPH, so you are Zhao Lin. And who might you be? I am Qin Zhong, director of the Hanlin Academy. You are just a wet behind the ears brat, and you dare to announce reforms to the imperial exams. How many years have you even studied? Spewing absolute garbage up there. You are an absolute joke.
You?
How dare you strike me? Where are my Hanlin Academy students? Grandpa, are you all right? You are just the director of the Hanlin Academy, a mere junior third-rank official. Yet you dare to scream and shout in my face. That is insubordination. I am the Vice Minister of Rites, a senior third-rank official. I outrank you. You arrogant punk. And who might you be? I am Zhong Zilin, director of the Yuelu Academy. Then your rank is even lower. You are merely a fourth-rank official. Are you planning to commit insubordination too? Director Qin and I may hold lower ranks than you, but we have spent decades educating others. Our disciples are spread all across the empire. Many of them are powerful officials and nobles. You act with such insolence. Are you truly afraid of nothing? Afraid my ass. If I were afraid, I would not be standing right here. These reforms are happening no matter what. I have the full backing of Lord Lu, the Minister of Rites, and with the blessing of both the young emperor and his majesty. How dare you all be so insolent? Wahahaha. I was merely assisting Lord Zhao. Lord Zhao is the one spearheading this. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. This kid has some serious nerve. He shows absolutely no respect for anyone. Does he seriously not care about the consequences? I do not care if Lord Lu gave his approval, even if it is the will of the young emperor or his majesty. I, Duong Feiyang, will absolutely never accept this. This so-called exam reform. I, Liu Qingfeng, refuse to acknowledge it too. Even the master of CI from the north and the poetry immortal from the south have stepped up. Furthermore, on behalf of all the scholars in the capital, I oppose this exam reform. What is all this nonsense about arts and sciences? What is all this rubbish about studying math, physics, and chemistry? None of it can compare to the profound brilliance of the Book of Songs. We do not need these crooked, unorthodox teachings. Whatever the Imperial Academy decides to follow is their own business. It has absolutely nothing to do with us. Exactly. On behalf of the Yuelu Academy, I oppose it. HMPH, and on behalf of the Hanlin Academy, I oppose it too. What is Lord Zhao going to do now? I told you it would not be this easy. Let us see how he manages to clean up this mess. My lord, we just need to sit back and enjoy the show.
Father, should not we speak up and support him?
If we speak up now, we will just be asking for trouble. Let us just wait and see what happens. Well, this is far more entertaining than I expected. Third sister, are not you worried about Lord Zhao? These scholars can actually be quite ruthless when pushed. If Lord Zhao actually gets beaten to death by this angry mob, it would probably go down as the biggest joke in history.
Are these the only tricks Zhao Lin has up his sleeve? Ha ha ha, ha ha ha.
What do you mean, even if it is the will of the young emperor? Even if it is the will of his majesty, and you all would still oppose it? Are you saying you intend to openly defy an imperial decree? If I recall correctly, openly defying an imperial decree is a crime punishable by death. We are not defying the decree. We simply cannot accept such an unjustified reform. It casts aside the beautiful traditions of our great Liang. If your excellency insists on pinning the crime of defiance on me, then take my life first. I am not afraid to die. I will gladly lay down my life to show the world my unwavering resolve. Since Brother Zhuang is so fearless, then I, Liu Qingfeng, will certainly not fall behind. If you want blood, then take mine. Do you really think I would not dare to strike you down? Guards! Please, you must not. Lord Zhao, if you really execute them, the consequences will be utterly disastrous. Mere commoners, daring to threaten the imperial court. They deserve no pity. I will personally bear any and all consequences. Put them to the sword, HMPH, you stubborn fools. If you execute them, this will inevitably spiral past the point of no return. When that happens, the higher-ups, to appease the outrage of scholars across the land, will surely have you flayed alive in front of the whole world. These two have openly defied the young emperor's decree. That is tantamount to treason. Consider them already judged by the high courts. Strike them down, if there is any blame. I, Zhao Ling, will take it.
Halt.
This humble subject pays his respects to His Majesty, the young emperor.
Zhao Ling, you were pushing for the imperial examination reforms, and this is how you go about it.
What does your majesty mean?
The imperial exams are the very foundation of Great Liang. Reform is a matter of utmost importance. Though I entrusted this heavy responsibility to you, I will not tolerate you abusing your power, using bloody and violent means to butcher our scholars.
Your majesty, you must have been deceived by this person. That must be why you finally agreed to reform the imperial examinations. Exactly, your majesty, you need to open your eyes and see the truth. A filthy beggar like him. How could we possibly let him get his hands on such important matters? He is just trying to throw our great Liang into absolute chaos. Your majesty, we are not afraid to die. But we only ask that our death serve a noble purpose. The passion in our hearts is the unwavering will of countless scholars across Great Liang. We beg your majesty to give us scholars the justice we deserve.
Zhao Lin, even though I agreed to your imperial examination reforms, from this moment on, you are not allowed to use even a shred of violence. If you cannot win over the people with your words, then how do you expect the world to submit to you?
Your majesty is truly wise. Well, since his majesty has given the order, I guess I can't kill you after all. HMPH, sorry to disappoint you. Did you really think that just by threatening to kill us, we would actually bow down to you? Let me tell you, the spine of a true scholar is far stronger than you could ever comprehend. Today, the finest scholars in the land have gathered here for a noble assembly. We do not welcome a street rat like you. Get the hell out. Get out. Get lost.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, your spines are strong, are they? Then let me ask you what makes them so strong. Because our minds are brimming with magnificent prose, and our sleeves are steeped in the ink of wisdom. We absolutely refuse to associate with vulgar commoners like you. That is why our spines are strong. So basically, you just think you are all high and mighty because you can write a few pretty words, and that makes you better than everyone else. Huh. Don't try to sugarcoat it with your fancy poetry. Just tell me if my crude little summary is spot on or not. Well, at the very least, our literary talent puts us on a completely different level from a peasant like you. Is that what you all think? Right, of course. All right then, since that is how it is, we'll set up a tournament ring right here and go on a hunt. Go on a hunt? For what? I will single-handedly challenge every scholar in Great Liang. To hell with the consequences. All of you can come at me. One by one, or all at once. I will take on every single one of you.
Ha ha ha.
Did you all hear what he just said? He wants to take on every scholar here.
Ha ha ha. He has lost his mind. This beggar has completely lost it.
What is the meaning of this? Maybe he is just looking for a way out to save face. My lord, just look at his pathetic face. He must be out of his mind with anger. Impressive, truly impressive. Lord Zhao's courage is quite commendable.
He is completely lost in his own delusion. He actually believes his own nonsense. HMPH, taking us on single-handedly.
You could pick any random scholar here, and he could never match them in a lifetime.
Are you being serious right now, Zhao Lin?
How long are you fools going to keep squawking? Scholars and men of letters are supposed to be gentlemen. And a gentleman's word can never be taken back. I have already laid down the challenge. Are you cowards going to accept it or not? If you want a fight, I will give you a fight. But if you lose, what then? If even a single one of you can defeat me, I will never bring up the imperial exam reforms again. Furthermore, I will immediately step down from my post and live the rest of my days as a beggar. You said it yourself. But if not a single one of you can beat me, then you so-called great scholars must bow down, kneel 3 times, and kowtow 9 times. You will serve me tea with the utmost respect, and formally submit to me as your master. Take me as your master. Help me reform the imperial exams, and no one shall ever raise an objection again. HMPH, take you as our master. As if you are worthy. You ignorant brat, are not you afraid of biting your own tongue with such big words? So, that means you are too scared. Where is your scholarly pride? Where is your backbone? And you say I am full of hot air. Turns out you are just a bunch of spineless, pedantic old fools, you. Fine, fine, fine. If that is how it is going to be, I, Zhong Zilin of Yuelu Academy, accept your challenge. Qin Zhong of Hanlin Academy accepts as well. I, Yuan Feiyang, also accept. Liu Qingfeng accepts too. Grandfather and director Zhong are the greatest scholars of our time. That goes without saying. Then there is the saint of lyrics, Zhuang Feiyang, and the immortal of poetry, Liu Qingfeng. Every single one of them is at the absolute peak of Great Liang's literary world. Any one of them could easily beat him to a pulp. I honestly admire his nerve, sitting there as steady as a mountain. Could it be that Lord Zhao's literary talent is actually that outstanding?
HMPH. I am getting more and more curious. Sai, why bring this humiliation upon himself?
Great, which of you is going first? Or are you all coming at me at once? HMPH. I recently came up with a couplet. If you can match it, then consider it your win. Go ahead, state your couplet. One lone boat, carrying 2 or 3 poets, rowing with 4 oars and 5 sails, passing through 6 rapids and 7 bends, enduring 8 tosses and 9 turns, lamenting that they are 10 steps too late. HMPH. Is that it? Listen closely. 10 years of harsh studying, entering 98 academies, casting aside the 7 emotions and 6 desires, poring over the 4 books and 5 classics, taking the exams 3 or 2 times. We definitely have to win this year.
Ah, he answered. He actually got the answer.
What is going on? He matched it just like that.
And it seems completely flawless, too.
Grandpa, you underestimated him. How could you give him such an easy couplet? Hurry, give him another one. Next one, come on. Hold on. What, is the esteemed head of the Hanlin Academy trying to back out? That last couplet I gave was way too simple. I want a do-over. I will give you another one. It is fine, Grandpa, as long as he loses even once. He still loses the whole thing. You were just being careless. Let me do it. I did not expect you to actually have some skills. But this time, I won't underestimate you like Dean Qin did. I will also use a couplet, to save time. Speak quickly, then. Listen closely. Smoke locks the pond's willows. Smoke locks the pond's willows. Isn't that the 100-year unsolved riddle of the Hanlin Academy? Why would they use this couplet? If he can't match it, he loses, and a bet is a bet. There is no room for regrets.
The 5 elements, each word represents a specific element, and together, they form a breathtakingly beautiful picture. Coming up with a match is next to impossible.
Oh my. The farce ends right here. Smoke locks the pond's willows, huh? Listen well, cannon shakes the Sea City Tower. Cannon shakes the Sea City Tower. What? He matched it just like that. Oh my god, he actually matched it. A 100-year absolute puzzle, solved in mere seconds. What is going on here?
Isn't he just a beggar?
How is this even possible? I have no idea. Unbelievable. Incredible. This couplet is matched perfectly. I did not even see that coming. Ha 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 ha. Lord Zhao wins again.
Your Highness, who knew Zhao Lin was actually capable of this? Maybe he just got lucky and happened to know it. An unsolved couplet for 100 years. You do not just happen to know something like that. Zhao Lin, I spent every single day with you for an entire year. Why do I feel like I'm only just starting to know who you really are?
Hurry up, next one. Oh man, Chancellor Zhong, and you said I was underestimating the enemy. I can't even wrap my head around this myself. How on earth did he get that right so effortlessly? Ooh. Looks like we really should not underestimate Master Zhao. It appears he is not entirely without merit. Seems we will have to play for real now. So, you are Liu Qingfeng, the so-called immortal poet, huh? Just an empty title bestowed by the people. Empty title, looks to me like you are really enjoying it. Actually, I do not think empty title is the right word. Fake fits you a whole lot better. You enough of your nonsense. Just give the prompt. We scholars are men of noble character. Men who suffer the bitter cold at the very top. What could you possibly understand? Do you have any idea what it means to carry the title of immortal poet? How much weight I have to bear? Do you know just how lonely I am deep down inside? Your loneliness. But do you know my loneliness? Since you and I are both lonely souls, then let us set a time limit within the burning of a single incense stick. Take loneliness as our theme, and compose a poem. How about it, as you wish? I have already finished mine. Already? That fast? That is right. Exactly that fast. It seems this guy is not a worthless fool after all. He might actually pull off a real poem, but in such a short amount of time. Like he could actually come up with anything good. Alright then, you can go ahead and recite yours first. I have got all the time in the world. I am in no rush. Brother Liu, do not let this nobody trip you up. I am perfectly confident in my own poetic skills. The guy's got a quick wit, I will give him that. The Imperial Academy came up with some tricky brain teasers a while back, and he managed to answer every single one of them correctly. So, matching couplets just happens to be right up his alley. But writing poetry is a whole different story. That takes real cultural depth. Only someone with genuine passion and profound thoughts can pull it off. He would be doing well just to come up with a cheap limerick. When it comes to composing poetry, even though Liu Qingfeng is young, even an old man like me deeply admires his work. It all comes down to his upbringing and experiences. As for Lord Zhao, so let us not even go there.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, everyone, enough talking. Let us hear what Lord Zhao has to recite first.
Ah, right. His Highness is absolutely right. Let us hear what kind of poem Lord Zhao can actually come up with. Who knows, maybe he will completely blow us away. Solitude. From 1,000 mountains, the flight of birds has vanished. On 10,000 paths, human footprints have disappeared. From 1,000 mountains, the flight of birds has vanished. On 10,000 paths, human footprints have disappeared. Those two opening lines, they actually sound incredible. Why do I suddenly have a really bad feeling about this? It feels like he is actually going to drop a masterpiece. No way. That is impossible. Right, there is just no way. Don't panic, my lord. It is only 2 lines so far. In a lone boat, an old man in a straw cape and hat, fishing alone in the cold river snow. Oh.
Zhao is your heart. Really this profoundly lonely?
In a lone boat, an old man in a straw cape, fishing alone in the cold river snow. Such poetry. Truly a masterpiece for the ages. How is this possible? How could this be possible? How could you possibly come up with something like this? Should I wait for you to compose your poem? Or should I just admit defeat right now?
This Zhao is actually incredible.
What defines a genius? Could they mean Lord Zhao?
To think he possesses such extraordinary literary talent, a single line fishing alone in the cold river snow, actually forced the modern poetry immortal to surrender.
You all thought I was just a beggar who got lucky by answering a few questions. You all believed that I had no real education, just boasting and criticizing the imperial exams out of pure ignorance. But now, the truth is right in front of you. Do you have anything left to say? I have not given my challenge yet. Don't celebrate too soon. So, you are the one they call Zhuang Feiyang, the sage of lyrics, are not you. Your poem, Plucking Lotus Seeds, is considered a timeless masterpiece of our great Liang dynasty. It even has countless admirers in the neighboring kingdoms. Glad you know your place. That is why I am challenging you to a contest of lyrics. Alright, a contest of lyrics it is. How do we play? If you can compose a single piece that surpasses my Plucking Lotus Seeds, I will immediately bow to you as my master, and present you with the formal gifts of a disciple. What a brilliant move. If they were just improvising on the spot, there might actually be a tiny sliver of a chance for Lord Zhao to pull off a last-minute miracle and win. But, forcing Lord Zhao to compose on the spot, something that surpasses a timeless masterpiece like Plucking Lotus Seeds, I am afraid he does not stand a chance. But what about that couplet that went unmatched for 100 years? Didn't he solve that perfectly? And then there was that poem. Miracles can't just keep happening forever. Well, you are not getting scared, are you? Too afraid to accept the challenge? Weren't you acting so high and mighty just a second ago? You really had me worried for a second. I thought I was actually going to have to take a beggar like you as my master. That would have had the ancestors of my Zhong family rolling in their graves.
Ha ha ha, Zhao. You have already proven yourself. It is okay even if you lose. Her Highness is right. Lord Zhao, you have already done incredibly well.
I think he is pretty amazing too. If reforms are truly needed, I suppose I could look into it. Since you clearly have no fight left in you, then just admit defeat, resign from your official post, and go back to being a beggar in peace. Who said I am admitting defeat? I accept your challenge. Then let us see you do it. I will even give you the time it takes for a stick of incense to burn. No need. I already have one. To the tune of Green Jade Table the Lantern Festival. No way, he actually composed her. The east wind brings 1,000 trees into bloom at night, and blows down stars like falling rain. Noble steeds and carved carriages leave fragrance along the road. The melody of the phoenix flute fills the air. The radiant moonlight shifts and turns, as fish and dragon lanterns dance all through the night, adorned with golden threads and snow-white ornaments. They pass by with cheerful laughter, leaving a subtle scent. I have searched for her in the crowd 1,000 times. Turning back in quiet despair, I find her standing right there, in the dim, fading candlelight.
Your Highness, why are you crying? What a beautiful poem, right? It truly is a masterpiece, and I feel like Lord Zhao wrote this poem specifically for you. Zhaolin, it is not that I do not understand your feelings, but I just can't forgive you for walking away from me, and Mother would never allow us to take things any further, either. I am sorry, Zhaolin, we were destined to meet, but not meant to be.
Words cannot even begin to describe how I feel right now. I feel like I have spent my entire life reading so-called masterpieces, only to realize today that it was all for nothing, whether it is poetry or prose. You have shown me what true absolute perfection really is. With a talent like this stepping forward to blaze a new trail, who would dare to object? Could it be that I really am just too old?
It is over, the sky is falling.
I must be dreaming. Director Qin Wisai. We have utterly and completely lost. Your student, Zhuang Feiyang, pays his respects to you. Master, this is from when I was born. The longevity lock my parents prayed for. I humbly beg you to accept it, Master. Your student, Liu Qingfeng, pays his respects to you. Master, this is my family's heirloom jade pendant. I now present it to you. Master, I hope you won't find it unworthy. Your student, Zhong Zilin, pays her respects to you. Master, I am willing to step down as Chancellor of the Hanlin Academy. And I am willing to step down as Headmaster of Yuelu Academy. You guys please just keep your things. No, Master, we sincerely wish to acknowledge you as our teacher. Yes, exactly, the one with true mastery is the teacher. We would never look down on you just because of your young age. You have truly won our utmost respect and admiration. We feel the same way. It is over, this guy is totally winning them over. Oh my. You really should not. Master. You are truly a man of noble character. Not only do you let bygones be bygones, but you are also so Sai. We were far too arrogant and foolish before. Well, since you are all willing to take me as your teacher, then as your master, I have one request. I hope we can push forward with the reforms. Our great Liang needs an injection of fresh blood. I love literature and writing too, but that is not the only way to measure a person's true talent. Rest assured, Master, we will absolutely do everything in our power to push the imperial exam reforms forward. Yes, sir, we are truly blessed to have you as our mentor. Let us step inside to talk further. We are entirely willing to listen to your grand vision. Excellent. Unbelievable. To think a mere beggar could possess such incredible literary talent. As it stands now, his every word and deed is already being closely watched by the entire realm. His influence is completely unprecedented.
HMPH.
I heard that the people begging to take Zhao Lin as their master have already been waiting in line for days. Becoming his disciple has actually become the biggest craze right now. With our third sister backing someone like him, the two of us brothers are pushed even further away from the throne. Are you just going to give up like this?
What else can I do but give up?
Besides, even if we manage to take down our third sister, it still comes down to a battle between you and me. Big brother, second brother, I knew you were never truly on my side. We can never be on the same side. Big brother, there is only one throne. I see things very clearly now. Whether it is you sitting up there, or our third sister taking it, it honestly makes no difference to me.
Moreover, big brother,
you have a massive, powerful army in the Northern Territory. If you ascend the throne, would my position as the Southern King still be secure? Little brother, I can divide the realm and rule alongside you. You can be the emperor of the south, and I will be the emperor of the north. We will split Great Liang right down the middle, but in reality, we will remain one united empire. How about that? Are you really willing to do that, big brother? Of course, as long as you are willing to support me with all your might. Forget it. Empty promises mean nothing. Even though we are blood brothers, I still would not dare risk public outrage to help you pull this off. You do not trust me. How about this? I can write up a royal decree right now, officially ceding the south to you. And once our grand enterprise is achieved, then you can finally rest easy, right? Brother, do you really mean that? Of course. I will prepare the edict right away.
You have been through a lot lately.
Your Majesty, I am truly unworthy of such praise.
Come on, we are old friends from back home. There is no need to be so formal with me, right? 300,000 troops in the north and 150,000 in the south. The command of these 450,000 troops is in the hands of the first and second princes. I just can't set my mind at ease.
This was the late emperor's way of keeping you in check. That is why he handed the military power over to those two princes, is not it?
It is only natural you would figure that out. So we have to take it back.
The Grand Preceptor is the head of the three excellencies, and the most cunning official in the entire realm. We need to pry open the Grand Preceptor's mouth first. Things will be much easier that way.
Impossible. Yu Chuanxiu is the late emperor's man. He is fiercely loyal to Great Liang. He would never let Great Liang become a place where my word alone is law. Besides, who knows what he is really scheming behind our backs.
But if I do not have absolute power, those princes all harbor their own dark ambitions. Ruoshue's position on the throne will never be secure.
Oh, then what should we do?
We will take it one step at a time. If the Grand Preceptor is up to any tricks, I will show him absolutely no mercy.
You really are ruthless, are not you? The Yu family has been loyal for generations. They hold the Iron Plaque of Pardon, the gold medallion that spares them from execution. If I make a move against him, I am afraid the whole world would condemn me. And it would cause massive damage to Ruoshue's reign.
So what if I take him down? Let me bear the weight of this sin.
Mother, why is Zhao Lin in your bedchamber? I simply invited Lord Zhao over for a chat. Why are you two in such a panic? Your Majesty, the Northern Yang army used the excuse of searching for someone to breach the defense lines of Great Liang, and the King of the North. He is putting up a fierce resistance. We lost 50,000 men and horses, yet we still could not hold them back. Fortunately, the fighting has paused for now. Northern Yang has sent an envoy. The two nations are currently negotiating. Lord Zhao, what do you think we should do?
What can we do? Kneel and beg. Insolent boy, this is the young emperor of our great Liang, Su Ruoshua. Kneel down and pay your respects.
HMPH.
What a joke. If you people of Great Liang want to play these little games with me, then there is absolutely no need for us to talk. Once the Iron Cavalry of Great Yang sweeps straight through your lands, we will see who will be kneeling to whom then.
You, brother.
Don't get so worked up. Right now, the Northern Yang army has the upper hand, and you just suffered a minor defeat at their hands. It is best if you keep your temper in check. Me, defeated, HMPH. If Her Majesty had not forced me to pay back half a year's worth of taxes, and I had spent that money on our defenses instead, would I have lost? Didn't the Imperial Court allocate separate funds to build defenses? Northern King, are you saying this is Her Majesty's fault? I did not say that. You clearly just did. But what my older brother said is not entirely unreasonable, right? Facing the Iron Cavalry of Great Yang, Pei Yu was actually forced to pay back debts. Even if it did not directly affect our military operations, it definitely crushed the soldiers' morale. That is why. Don't say that. The young emperor only listened to a certain someone's slander. After all, we can't put all the blame on the young emperor. Lord Li. Nowadays, Lord Zhao's followers are spread all across the empire. You really should not speak out of turn. Ha ha, it seems everyone here knows exactly what is going on. I did not name any names. Who is it? Just spit it out. Southern King. Then I suppose this old man will just have to use his age as an excuse to speak out. That is right, I meant Lord Zhao. Zhao Lin has far too much power now. There are bound to be many in the Imperial Court who are jealous of him. Just spark a little conflict. It is bound to yield excellent results. You are absolutely right. Brother, then let us take advantage of this situation with the Northern Yang envoy and deal with Zhao Lin once and for all. I already have a plan. That is enough from both of you. We have more pressing matters today. I am not here to listen to you bicker. Young Emperor of Great Liang, our Great Yang and your Great Liang have already crossed swords. The fighting is currently on hold, so will you propose a solution? Or shall we continue this war? If our Great Liang's forces are too weak, and we keep fighting, I am afraid, Sai. Your Highness, you have no reason to fear these barbarians. Just give the word. I will lead the charge myself. We will fight them to the bitter end. Brother, we all know you are not afraid of Northern Yang. But there is a clear gap in our military strength. We need to think this through carefully. Yes, 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 father's plan is brilliant. Oh, third sister. Let us see how you are going to get out of this one. So, regarding what I just said, Honorable Envoy, what is your decision? You are truly ruthless, Prince of the North, to extort your own country. You are willing to stir up all this trouble. I originally planned a full invasion, but it was merely a plan. We have not actually marched in yet. Anyway, when the time comes, I will fake a defeat. Then you can use the opportunity to extort a fortune from the royal court. As for the spoils, I get 70% and you get 30. Ha, 30%, that is practically giving it away for free. Of course I will take it, but I assume there are strings attached. When the time comes, you...
The situation does not look right. What are we going to do about Zhao Li?
Don't worry, I have got it handled. How do you plan to resolve this? It is quite simple. As long as your great Liang pays the reparations, this entire matter will be put to rest. How much are you asking for? 100 million taels of silver, 2 million pickles of grain and fodder. Then, we can call a truce. You are trying to bleed us dry. How dare you demand such a fortune? Your Highness, you absolutely cannot agree to his terms. And if I refuse, then the Northern Yang army will march right in.
Northern Yang, your demands are simply outrageous.
Oh, is that so? HMPH. Fine. I will cut it in half. 50 million taels of silver, 1 million pickles of grain. But there is an additional condition.
What additional condition?
I want the head of a man named Zhao Yun.
Zhao Lin has no bad blood with you. Why would you make such a vicious demand?
That man's bewitching words have already reached our Northern Yang. Even many of our brightest talents want to defect to your great Liang, just to take him as their master. Therefore, my king of Northern Yang has decreed, this man must die. If you agree to this condition, our Northern Yang will sign a 10-year armistice treaty. And we guarantee not to harass Great Liang's borders for 10 whole years. 10 years, 10 years. If our Great Liang could just catch its breath for 10 years, the benefits go without saying. But are we really going to send Lord Zhao to his death? Even though this would give Great Liang a moment of peace. This is an absolute outrage. If only our Great Liang had a strong and mighty army. Sigh Lord Zhao. I am so sorry.
This? Ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha.
So that is how it is. I see how it is now. You were targeting me this whole time. You should have just said so. Oh, so you must be Zhao Lin. Fat, I thought you were some invincible god or something. Turns out, you are just an ordinary guy. Northern King, does your apology mean you are finally admitting you can't beat Northern Yang? I admitted no such thing. But objectively speaking, there is indeed a gap in our strength. That is an undeniable fact. So you are admitting you can't beat them. If you insist on twisting my words, there is nothing I can do. You can't even hold back Northern Yang. What kind of Northern King are you? What use are you to us anyway? Zhao Lin, how dare you? How dare you speak such treasonous words? If he is not the Northern King, then who else is qualified for the title? Whoever has the power to hold off Northern Yang, of course. Only they deserve to be the Northern King. I am a prince of Great Liang. If all you rely on is your royal blood, yet you have achieved absolutely nothing, then your title as prince is completely useless. Even if I cannot hold off Northern Yang, I am still the one who has kept them in check all these years. You have not experienced any of it yourself, yet you try to erase all of my sacrifices. Who the hell do you think you are? So you finally admit your own incompetence from your own mouth. Under the Emperor, we are all subjects. And if a subject fails to do his duty, then we simply replace that subject, now. Since you have admitted yourself that you cannot resist Northern Yang, then hurry up and hand over command of the Northern Region's army.
What Lord Zhao just said is exactly what I am thinking. Brother, since you have admitted yourself that you lack the strength to stop Northern Yang, then I must ask you to hand over your military command. I will find a better general to guard the Northern region.
Without any warning.
Absolutely no warning at all. To think he would just seize the opportunity to strip his power like that. They want to take away the boss's military command, and they actually have a solid case.
Oh no, the boss's gamble completely backfired.
He is throwing his life away. If they actually succeed in taking away his command, then I am going to be in deep trouble too.
Your Highness the Northern King surely just had a slip of the tongue. Lord Zhao, there is no need to blow this out of proportion. If the military command of the Northern Territory is easily taken from the Northern King, I am afraid it will cause an uproar. This old minister feels the same way. I second that. TSK. You people of Great Liang are truly hilarious. Your Northern King is quite a formidable character. Yet even he cannot hold off our Northern Yang. If you replace him, I fear my northern Yang will have no more reservations. We will march our troops south without hesitation. I need to put in a good word for him right now. Otherwise, not only will I get nothing out of this, I will have come all this way for absolutely nothing. And this guy, seriously, I can't believe he let himself get checkmated like that. What an idiot. Is the envoy trying to say that in all of Great Liang, only the Northern King is a match for you, and no one else is capable? HMPH. Naturally. Do you really know our Great Liang that well? What makes you so arrogant to say such a thing? It seems like you are taking his side. Taking his side? What are you talking about? I am simply stating the facts. Not only is this foreign envoy backing him up, but even our own people are taking his side. Am I, Zhao Lin, hallucinating? What on earth is going on here? Everyone, Zhao Lin. You want the military power of my northern territory so badly. If you take it, do you really think you can hold off the northern Yang? Can you actually stop northern Yang from invading our Great Liang? Of course I can. Of course I can.
Ha ha ha, ha 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 ha.
Listen, listen, listen. You have commanded armies in battle, and you think you can solve this age-old conflict between northern Yang and Great Liang. And if I do, you surrender your military power to me. Weren't you just mocking me a second ago? Losing your nerve already? Fine, you have a deal. And if you fail, then you will get exactly what you want. We will pay whatever reparations they demand. After all, you said it yourself, we can't hold off northern Yang. What else can we do but pay them off? Plus, I will throw my own life into the bargain. That should cut the compensation in half. Why would not you take that deal? Fine. I accept your terms, but I am only giving you 1 day. If you can't resolve this, I will kill you myself. But if you do succeed, I will hand over my command immediately. Done. But you have to put it in writing first, and hand over the military seal to an impartial mediator, just so you do not go back on your word later. In your dreams, I am not writing anything down beforehand. And I am sure as hell not handing over my seal.
Brother, I know what you are getting at. But I won't be your mediator. Here in the royal court, you can pick anyone you trust. If Zhao Lin fails to deliver, the military power remains yours, and I will personally take his life. What do you say?
Brother, why not entrust it to the Grand Preceptor? The Grand Preceptor is a highly respected veteran of 2 reigns, and the leader of all officials. I trust him to be completely impartial. Zhao Lin is really holding my feet to the fire here. If I do not agree, he is never going to let this go, even though he is a clever one. Does he really think Northern Yang will just obediently fall in line? This is a massive gamble. Fine. We will do it your way. I have already signed the military death warrant, and I have handed over the command token. If Zhao Lin can fulfill the terms of the pledge, the token is his. But if he fails, then I will personally execute him. Honestly, I do not support this reckless gamble of yours. But since things have come to this, I can only act as your witness. Your Majesty. This humble subject means no disrespect.
It is quite all right, Grand Tutor. You are more than qualified to be the witness.
Envoy of Northern Yang. I will be the one hosting you now. Please, follow me.
HMPH.
You. Who the hell do you think you are? Why should I go anywhere with you? You won't come. Fine. Eunuch YA. Drag him to the drill grounds. This is madness. BA Yang is a Grand Minister of Northern Yang. For Zhao Lin to treat a Grand Minister this way, is not this going to spark a war between our 2 armies? We had better go and see. Zhao Lin. You people of Great Liang are utterly insolent. When I return, I will report this to my king. Our iron cavalry will trample straight through your palace. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? How could he tie up the envoy? He is blowing this completely out of proportion. We need to hurry and untie him. Lord Zhao has always been a clear thinker. What on earth is wrong with him today? He has gone a bit too far. Ha ha ha. Do you see this? So this is his brilliant plan. Humiliating the envoy of Northern Yang. This is clearly just throwing fuel on the fire. Your Majesty, you must order the envoy's release.
Lord Zhao has recently invented a new weapon. We originally planned to deploy these to the northern border to face off against the state of Yang. But since the envoy is here today, it is the perfect time to give them a sneak peek at our weapons.
That dark lump of iron is a weapon. No way. This thing looks so clumsy and heavy. What are you gonna do on the battlefield? Use it as a battering ram against city gates? But the Northern Yang are nomads. They do not even have city gates.
How on earth is it supposed to work? Just wait, you will see soon enough.
The Northern Yang army will march straight into the Great Liang Palace. That is right, you are dead meat. I hope you act this tough in a minute.
Ah. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Mommy, I wanna go home.
It strikes like thunder and burns like fire. How can its power be so devastating?
The heaven-shaking thunder.
What are you doing? Don't do anything crazy. Crazy, you tell me. Can this little toy of mine stop your Northern Yang Iron Cavalry? It can, it absolutely can. I swear I will report the truth to our king. Go back and tell your king of Northern Yang. It is not that Great Liang is afraid of a war. It is that if a war breaks out, nobody wins. But if you keep harassing Great Liang's borders, then there will be countless weapons just like this one, aimed right at the gates of Northern Yang. I understand. We never even planned to invade Great Liang right away. It was your eldest prince, Su Jian. He told us to help him extort the royal court for a 30-70 cut. That is the only reason I agreed to come. That is bullshit, When did we ever do something like that? Look, whatever, I have said what I needed to say. Whether you believe me or not is Great Liang's problem now. All right. Escort the envoy out. You have got it all wrong. I did not do anything. That guy is just putting up a front. He is just trying to turn us against each other. Whether he is trying to divide us or not is beside the point. But as for today, your title as Northern Lord and your military command, you probably won't be able to keep them. What?
The Northern Lord has proven incompetent and powerless to resist Northern Yang. It is an absolute disgrace to your title. From this day forward, you are stripped of your status as Northern Lord and demoted to a county lord. You are forbidden to leave the capital for 1 month, and for 1 year, you must not make contact with any soldiers from the Northern Territory. Otherwise, it will be treated as treason.
Demote me to a county lord? Are you out of your damn mind? You are not even the emperor. What gives you the right? Do you think the title of young emperor is just for show? In his majesty's absence, the young emperor's words are the decree of the heavens. By not investigating the truth of what the Northern Yang envoy just said, we are already letting you off the hook. I suggest you do not push your luck. This humble subject obeys the decree.
Grand Tutor, thank you for your trouble in acting as the mediator. Now, you may hand the military seal and documents over to me.
Please forgive this old minister for being slow, young emperor. Second brother, Grand Tutor. Why are you two working together?
HMPH.
I see, so that is how it is. Grand Tutor, to think you were backing my second brother this whole time. And nobody even noticed, you two hid it so well.
Oh, my dear big brother.
You really shot yourself in the foot this time. How are we supposed to fight our third sister now? You somehow managed to foolishly lose the entire Northern Territory. It is all because of that Zhao Lin. How was I supposed to know he would be so ruthless? Not only that, he even brought out some terrifyingly powerful weapon, and completely paralyzed the Northern Yang envoy with fear. It is too late for talk now. Not too late. What do you mean? You just handed over the military seal. If you leave for the Northern Territory right now, and rally the troops to rebel before our third sister takes full control of the army. Has it really come to this?
This is your only chance. And my only chance, too.
But what about Zhao Lin's weapons? Don't worry. Over the years, I have secretly stationed 50,000 southern troops, disguised as ordinary civilians, who have already infiltrated the capital. When the time comes, we will strike from both the inside and the outside. HMPH. A woman in power. It is an absolute disgrace. Jie Rui is one thing, but to completely ignore my warnings, and forcefully pass the throne to his own daughter. So it is time to put an end to this. All right. Then I will head out right now. Wait, no, I need to disguise myself first. Zhao Lin. Su Ruoxue. Just wait until I get back. I will tear you both to pieces. Who are you people? Zhao Lin. Well, first prince, I was originally going to let you off the hook. But I did not expect you would actually try running back to the Northern Territory to start a rebellion. Too bad I caught you red-handed. You even saw this coming. Jiaolin, you are terrifying. Take him away, throw him in the royal dungeon. I hope everything goes smoothly for our eldest brother, otherwise, we have completely lost this round. Su Jian definitely does not want to lose either, so he is bound to make a comeback. There is no need to wait for him. He already confessed to everything in the dungeon. Jiaolin, what do you mean?
Who are you talking about? What are you saying?
Your eldest brother. I caught him right after he sneaked out of the city, and I only had to torture him a little bit before he ratted every single one of you out, including how you and the second prince led the Nanyu soldiers to infiltrate the capital, and how the three of you conspired to rebel. Confess to all of it.
I was forced into this by the first prince.
I have the letters he wrote right here.
Otherwise, why would I ever do such a thing? How dare you destroy such crucial evidence?
It was nothing but a lifeline you prepared in advance. I have absolutely no interest in it.
Jiaolin, how could you calculate everything so perfectly? What on earth is going on in that head of yours?
Seize him. Stop it, all of you. I am a veteran minister of 2 dynasties. Who in this court does not know that I am fiercely loyal to the crown and my country? How could I ever betray Great Liang? Xiao Mi, why are you here?
My father has long been colluding with the second prince, plotting to overthrow the throne of Great Liang. Their exchanged letters. I have a record of them all.
You? How could you?
I am sorry, father. To protect the Yu family, I had no choice but to testify against you. Otherwise, with Zhao Lian's ruthless methods, even if you have the iron plaque of pardon, you still could not save the Yu family.
Move.
Congratulations, Lord Zhao.
Congratulations for what?
For fulfilling your promise.
Yes, and as for my philosophy, my disciples have already inherited it. This young eagle I have been protecting. It is time to let him soar freely.
You are leaving. Can you really bear to let him go?
I will cut through the thorns for you, and clear away every obstacle. Even if I can't bear it, I must go.
Has Jiaolin cleared all the obstacles for Ruoxue? That was fast. Thank him for me. And kill him while you are at it. Ruoxue, bringing so many troops into my bedchamber. What exactly are you trying to do? I am sorry, mother. I am here to do what needs to be done. Ha 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 ha. You really have the nerve. Ruoxue, I am your mother. And you dare to stage a coup against me. Jiaolin has done more than enough for me. I won't let you just use him and throw him away. I am doing this for your own good. Do you have any idea how terrifying the knowledge in that man's head is? If he ever wanted your throne, you would not be able to keep it at all. He must die. No, absolutely not. Jiaolin is my man. He came here for me. I am the one who decides the fate of my own people. Mother, I now control all the military power. The royal guards, and even your dragon guards have sworn loyalty to me. You only have eunuch Ya and his shadow guards left. You have absolutely nothing else. You have been tired for long enough. So just hand it all over to me, all right? Ha ha ha. My daughter has finally grown up. You finally have a mind of your own. If that is the case, then I can finally entrust the Great Liang Empire to you with complete peace of mind. The Imperial Edict and the Royal Seal were prepared for you a long time ago. The only reason I kept them from you for so long was because I was waiting for this exact day. Has no one seen Lord Zhao? This is a letter from Lord Zhao.
You silly girl, I have already kept my promise to you. You can finally breathe easy now. So, it is time for me to go. I need to keep searching for the meaning of my life. And you need to take good care of your country now, my girl.
Why? Why when I had already forgiven you? Why did you have to leave me at the very end? Go find him for me. You must find him, yes, your majesty.